Richard.
What are you doing here again? I thought I had you whacked.
How you doing, man?
You don't give a shit.
I do. I
No,
do.
admit to me that you don't. I've been really.
Give a shit about what?
That you don't really care how I'm doing.
I do.
It's not genuine.
But I want...
Town Hall this Saturday, 17th with Belzer, and I'm shooting curb, and I'm alive, and I'm still unhappy with your whole performance.
I'm sorry. I'm doing my
Holding the
best.
camera about it, but your questions blow. You know, look, I'm looking out for you. You're a young kid.
Thank you.
And, you know, you want to do, I don't know what you're going to do. What are you going to go from this to, like, be a pharmacist or something?
Possibly.
Not filmmaker.
No.
No, this is not your bag.
No,
I think you should
definitely
just
not.
count pills, put it in bottles.
Thank you for the advice. But,
Don't you hate me now, don't you?
No,
You believe what I
enjoyed
said?
this.
I'm joking. Don't you know it
No,
was a fucking goof? I think
get
you're
it.
brilliant. I've seen your things cut together. They're unbelievable. It's like...
Thank you.
It's like, I don't know. It's like you're starting a new kind of cinema.
With the Howard Stern Show. So, Richard,
Yeah.
you excited to be back? It's been a while.
You doing this again?
Again, one more time.
Why, did you blow it the first time?
No, we always do too.
All right, just be quiet for a second, because I'm going to fucking snap. I'm always happy to be here. Been here for 25 years. When you were when you were looking at your dick and saying, you better grow, I was already in this room. Well, not this station, okay? Love the guys. It's a circus in there. Artie, I should have a lot of fun with Artie.
Yeah, what are you gonna talk to him about? He's a mess, isn't he?
Is he a mess? He's a drug addict like me. All drug addicts are a mess. You know, I just had 15 years sober.
You have some advice for him?
Huh?
You have advice for him?
Advice for anyone. Doesn't have to be a star like him. But if he asks me, I'll tell him. I think it's pretty astounding what the guys, you know, everyone, it's like a microcosm of the world what people are telling him to do. But he knows what to do. No one can fucking tell him what to do. He wants to have a better life, he'll clean up. If not, you know, we fucking work on our eulogies. That's where it's at. Because, you know, he's getting coddled by a lot of people. You know, I told him, he's a funny motherfucker. He's really funny. And he can go on stage and have a great life and make a lot of bread and have a great life. And but if he goes down this road that he's going down, seemingly, it'll end.
Hopefully you can talk some sense into him.
I mean, I can't. I mean, just professionals who can do that. I've already told him what I thought. You know, he's just a big bullshit artist. Like, you know, I'm a bullshit. The only difference between me and him is that I'm not using and drinking. But we're addicts. We're fucking nutcases. And I'll die an addict, even if I don't drink or use again. And you know, he knows the deal. He's just playing around. He's in denial. You know, I just hope he doesn't bottom under the grass. That's all. I mean it. Love the guy. Do you have enough of this fucking soap opera?
I've had enough.
You had enough. I have a gun. I'm going to shoot you right in your fucking head if you don't turn that off.
Many people know Richard Lewis as a comedian. What they don't know is, because they didn't read his book, but I did, many years ago, he hit rock bottom when he was addicted horribly to champagne and fell asleep at a movie premiere.
What? That was his bottom?
That was his rock bottom,
screening.
and he hasn't had a drink since.
Wow.
And he recently was helping Artie. You know, he doesn't even know Artie.
He reached out.
I've
Richard
actually
Lewis,
read his book.
Yeah, Richard Lewis is a good man. He's a good guy.
is.
And I'll prove to you why he's a good guy. But like I said, he hit rock bottom years ago when he fell asleep at a movie premiere when he was addicted to champagne.
He loves it when you belittle him.
I read his
It was
entire
crystal meth, by the way.
Yeah.
He told me the drug.
Richard, you were horribly addicted.
It's like Artie on Jeopardy. I'll take crystal meth for 100,000. Let's get ready to rumble. Happy
By the way,
birthday.
I don't know if
Happy birthday.
I don't know if you know this,
Hi,
Richard.
Rob.
Because of you, Artie had extensive fake therapy with a guy you recommended.
I've been keeping up with it.
Yeah, you know,
did
somebody
you?
told me a great story.
What a shock.
Here's just to bring you up to date. Richard Lewis, who was here the last time.
Big shock. Oh, I'm shocked that you lied.
Yeah. Richard Lewis was here the last time, and he was describing his own battle with alcohol addiction. Like I said, he hit rock bottom when he fell asleep at a movie premiere. And he was in...
Well, he blacked out.
No.
He blacked out, yeah.
Hey, what about going out with a woman who I know now for 4 months and not remembering anything about it? That's a little more than champagne. I know you want to keep going with the champagne shit, fine, Howard, but
No,
it's
you were
crazy.
addicted to champagne, am I correct?
No, I was addicted to every drug except I didn't do any heroin or hallucinogenics.
His book is crazy. It's good, but it's I read the whole thing, me and my sister, and we were comparing notes. It's a compelling book. He was out of control.
I know. He fell asleep at a movie premiere. I read it. So
He drank a whole bottle of champagne.
He drank a whole bottle of champagne. It was completely insane.
I wish that's all it was.
Most Jews don't drink like that. Now, most Jews have 1-2 drinks a year.
That's so not true. I buried a lot of drunk Jews.
I want to tell this story because it's about you as a good Samaritan. Richard really didn't know Artie, and Richard came on the show, and he had his own battles with drugs, and he called Artie off the air, and he recommended a therapist.
Now, was this after the roast, missing the roast? Was that what did it? Or
this was before.
That was before.
This was
before.
No.
It was after.
It was after.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Can I just say one thing? Because does this have anything to do with me at Town Hall this Saturday with Belgium?
Don't worry, you'll get your plug.
He didn't.
That was just a joke. That was a joke.
Don't ruin your appearance.
That was a birthday gift for you. It's stupid fucking
come on,
joke.
That wasn't even a joke. It was hard. You couldn't even classify that a joke. It's not even constructed.
You're right.
That's right. Now listen.
I should say he not only called me. I mean, anyone who talks to me about stand-up for longer than 10 minutes knows that he is a big influence on me, Richard. I loved his first special. I taped Letterman.
Let me tell
and
the
he
story.
called me in for an hour. Was very sweet to me, but
what's great about it,
I mean, he really was nice
but what's great about it, Artie, is Richard doesn't even know this.
What?
So he gave you the name of the therapist,
yeah.
And you came in and you told us you were seeing this therapist. Meanwhile, you'd only seen him once.
No, a couple of times. I saw him
even
like 4 times.
Jason and Will, who got married, said, "Do you realize Artie blamed the fake therapy for not coming to the wedding.
Their weddings. He used it very well.
Because Artie would go up to them and he said, "My therapist says, my therapist. Wait, listen to this. My therapist says." I can't go to your wedding because I shouldn't be around.
My therapist said...
But he wasn't even in the therapy.
He used a shrink?
He used a shrink.
Talk to us about this shrink.
I said that I was worried about my sobriety going to a wedding.
That's
what
honest.
I said. I'm being honest with you.
But you were using.
You said...
No, I wasn't at that time. No.
You said the therapist was upset with you because you threw that party for me.
He won.
And
what fucking flaming bullshit this is. Yeah. I had it.
And you said
Artie,
he was telling you not to go to these weddings.
You're a fucking drug addict. Yeah. Admit it already. We don't want to go to your funeral, you asshole. All these little episodes are funny, but you're going to fucking die way early if you don't fucking clean up. All right?
The only thing I'm going to die
weddings, hey, he didn't buy Campbell's soup because the shrink said he shouldn't eat tomatoes. It's all bullshit. We all... fuck the microphone.
No, we need a microphone. Put that on.
I need a microphone.
Yeah, we need to hear you lecture, Artie.
Go ahead, talk to him.
Let me tell you something.
Let Richard talk to you.
Listen,
you respect him.
Do you want to play gin tonight with Dr. Pinsky and I? That's the first thing I want to ask you.
Richard.
Artie, I was listening to a show the other night, and after the show, they interview everyone here on the show.
Right.
It's exactly what happened to me. Everyone has the right. Howard has his spin on it. Hey, he keeps the comedy intact. He says, "Hey, I have no problems with Artie doing it. He's great on the show." But it's true. Some people say, let him do what he fucking wants to do. Robin is far more right in terms of what I know about being a drug addict. Right. She knows that you're fucking on a death fucking wish. Okay, you're in denial, Artie. That's it.
I don't think I'm on a death wish. I don't. I think I'm fine.
I think he's right.
It's a death wish, man. Don't you get? You're a fucking drug addict.
I know I'm a drug addict, but I don't think I'm on a death wish right now.
You are on a death wish. I heard what you did. You went to a place. You had some Wolfgang Puck sandwiches. You jerked off.
That would have been great.
You had some wheat juice, and then you jerked off again. And then you had pizza with fucking peanut butter on. It's all bullshit. I mean, you can't bullshit another drug addict. You might bullshit your fans.
Did you lie a lot too, Richard?
I lied for 20 years.
Wow.
I had to go for a knee operation, and two of the people that broke down my door and had my intervention, they said, we're best friends, and then my sister came up and the whole 9 yards. I was at the old Ritz-Carlton,
right? And
Brenner and everybody. They called me up. They said, "We're never going to see you again. You're going to die, and we can't. If you don't help yourself, we're out of your fucking life."
What got you to listen?
Huh?
What got you to listen? How do you get through to an Artie? I mean,
well, what got me? I was speaking to Robin before. I said, what got me to listen? I did write about this. I was holed up in my house. I was totally depressed. I had everything I ever dreamt of, and I was holed up doing crystal meth for 6 days. I lost about 15 pounds. I looked like fucking like a Jewish Howard Hughes getting ready for his fucking Haftorah, his bar mitzvah. And I looked in the mirror and I went, I bought this house after struggling for 15 years before I, meeting you and then Letterman, the whole 9 yards and the series and all that shit. I said, I'm going to fucking die at 43 years old after all that. For what? For this fucking powder?
After all this struggle.
Yeah. Just doing jokes, and I'm living a life of a fucking king.
Right.
This is bullshit. And I called 2 friends to take me to the hospital, and that was it. No mas. That was 15 years ago. But you got to reach that moment of clarity.
He hasn't had the moment, you're saying.
No, in fact, there's Lawford just wrote a book, Moments of Clarity, and I recommend it to Artie. It has about 35 drug addicts and when it happened to each of these people.
When you called Artie, you must have gotten through to him on some level because he did, in fact, go see your therapist. He didn't continue.
Did he really? I don't know. My therapist would never say anything about that.
Of course I saw him.
One time, right?
No. I saw the guy 4 times.
Oh, you did?
Without question.
Right.
And then I lied about 2 months of it. You want the honesty? Okay, I'll be honest. You want honesty?
Yeah.
I didn't want to go to their
fucking
weddings.
Yeah.
So I gave them $2,500 each in cash.
Well, that was smart.
Well, how much money does it take to dummy these kids up nowadays?
That's a lot of laughs.
I mean,
Artie, you could just say, I don't want to go to your wedding. Right. You don't have to lie and say I'm in treatment.
No, you have to lie.
That's my point. Of course, I care about him. I would like to see him get healthy.
I know you do.
But I'm never going to sit here and say he doesn't do his job. He does do his job. He does. He does his job.
You're right. That's a funny spin on it. But
no, it's not a funny spin. I'm telling you, Artie doesn't do anything in terms of his job that I feel is, detrimental. In other words, for the most part, he's here. We have an arrangement where he does have time off and things if he needs it. And he is...
It used to be for work. Now it's for drugs.
Right. And he's only taken like 18 days off
choose to do.
in like 8 years. So it's not so terrible. Yeah. And he has done his job. I can't tell him he's not doing his job if he's doing it.
Richard, I brought this up yesterday.
Right.
There's no guarantee that Artie losing this gig is his bottom.
No fucking way.
There's no guarantee that would wake him up and get him into a treatment facility.
And I even said to Artie, if you need a couple of months, go take it.
There's no issue with whether he can go or not. The point is, whether he's here or not does not mean Artie's going to wake up and say, I need to do something because I just lost that job.
Something dawns on me as Richard was speaking. Maybe we don't have big enough names at his intervention at Artie's. You had Brenner. Who else was at your intervention? It sounds like it's some big names.
I didn't have huge names. I had a lot of close friends, and then people calling the room saying, "You're a dead man. We're not going to be. We're out of your life." A lot of
your problems, and I'm being serious. I'm not trying to make jokes, but a lot of your problems about your mother. I mean, I know you used to have violent reaction when she would call in. And,
that's because she was neurotic and we didn't get along. That's all.
Are you speaking with her at all? Is she dead?
She's way dead.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
Has that helped you in a sense? I mean. The fact that she's no longer around.
No, in fact, she didn't. When I was at the Fry's once when I was sober for about 2-3 years, and mothers would do this, and I told her I wasn't drinking.
Right.
And she says, "Why aren't you drinking?" I said, "I'm an alcoholic." She goes, "No, you're not." And I went fucking nuts. I took her out in the fucking front of the Friars Club. I went, "I am a fucking alcoholic." We had a fight because I was proud that I finally could admit it.
Right.
Something that he hasn't. I mean, he admits it. I don't know what you're admitting on it.
He admits.
I admit I'm a drug addict. I mean, what do you want me to tell you?
Well, the bottom is this: if you get hammered one day and you walk out of here, and you do little quips when you walk out, you're very funny, ha ha, and you get hit by a fucking milk truck, and then on the news, Artie Lange.
Think I'm getting loaded at work? I'm not huddled up in my room doing crystal meth.
You lose both your legs. And then you come in, you'll be peg leg drunk Artie. All right, you want that? Will that be a bottom? No. Then you go out, you do your little quip, and you walk out with your fucking peg legs.
You're an expert.
And then you get hit by a dairy truck the next day, and you lose your fucking right arm. So now you just got one arm left, and a wooden dick, and 2 wooden legs. Is that going to be enough?
In other words, you're saying, are you waiting for rock bottom?
Only he knows.
Right.
All you guys are right. Everyone has the right.
Do you think I'm getting high at work? I don't get high at work.
I'm not. See that? You're not even listening to me. It's good. No. Everyone here has the right attitude. It's none of their fucking business but yours. It's your life.
Right. I understand.
Well,
so
you're
why
fucking
are we
it up.
having this discussion?
Why do you think he does it?
Huh?
Why do you think he does it?
Because we're addicts, and I.
No. But what is it? Why? Is it from the father, the mother?
Well, here's one fun thing. When I had spoken to him, and I told him that, and you've heard this is historically like Chris Farley.
Right.
Chris Farley, and it's been well documented. I mean, he idolized Belushi.
Right.
And anything short of living that lifestyle, crash and burn.
Felt disingenuous.
And felt like he wasn't living up to his potential. Living up to his potential meant dying young.
Right.
And that's where he's headed.
He does love
by 10
Belushi
years.
and Chris Farley.
I got them both by 10 years. They died at 33.
It's not a joke.
They didn't.
I'm not. I think I'm over that. I don't want to die. I mean, I know that sounds hard to believe, but I don't want to die.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
What are you eating right now? What are you eating as you say that?
Yeah.
Peanut M&M.
Peanut M&M. All right.
Yeah, M&M's filled with fucking,
Crystal meth?
Yeah. You got crystal meth. You got them in Durango,
Did you
Mexico.
read my book, Too Fat to Fish?
I started to read it, but then I got it's great.
It's depressing.
And how it's funny. How it's all great. But then I stopped because I said, you know what? I'm reading a dead man's book.
Oh. Whoa. Wow. Well, that's
Listen,
a real dose of reality.
There are a lot of guys listening to this show right now who are addicts, all right? And they're saying, fuck him, to me. Fuck Lewis. You know what? I don't tell anyone not to drink or not do drugs. I'd say I couldn't do it.
Do you still think about drinking?
Let me tell you what I told Howard. I told Artie. I said, hey, man. I said, you're brilliantly funny. You're great on this fucking show. You're a big fucking star. And I have a feeling he thinks he'd lose his fucking comedy balls. He wouldn't. He'd be even fucking more on fire talking about how fucked up he was. I've never, look, for what it's worth, I've been doing this for 40 years. I've never been better on stage because I talk about drugs in a way, because I used to lie on stage because I was a drug addict.
Right.
So I could never be that fucking great.
Because you weren't that honest.
I wasn't. And honestly, and we all love the fearlessness of Pryor and Bruce and those kind of guys. Those guys were the best.
Right. Because now you became authentic. You're talking about your real issues.
Hey, fucking Pryor went on stage talked about, freebasing and blowing himself up because he could talk about it.
I always felt you didn't like doing stand-up. You don't even like to look at the audience. You don't like looking at
That's because I don't know what I'm doing. I have a lot of stuff in my head, a lot of material. I don't have an act, so I get nervous.
What do you mean you don't have an act? You have material. You have a
but
set.
About 20 hours on my computer, so about a half of the show is ad-lib, and the other 15 minutes is 20 minutes is new stuff, and then the rest is
I tell you, he's
very
intense.
difficult.
He's intense on stage. He
doesn't like doing it.
1987, I saw you at
you
Caroline's.
set with, Howard, I got to tell you something. For 25 years or so, you have like these 2 or 3 things in your... I might have to have an intervention on you to suck out some of these fucking comments.
No, you do not.
He hates doing comedy. He got high on champagne. Get over it.
Are you wearing nail polish? Huh? Are you wearing nail polish? Are you wearing nail polish?
I never got my nails done once.
That's not nail polish?
I wouldn't let a person touch my fingers.
Did you tweeze your eyebrows?
How can you see through the Ray-Bans?
Because you raised...
What, you fucking Superman?
You raised your eyes, and I see eyebrows tweezed.
I might have done a little tweezing.
Why would you tweeze your eyebrows?
Because I'm a fucking... You know what I did once?
What's with you?
Let me tell you what I did. I had a nervous breakdown a year ago in Atlanta. I was doing a club day.
A real nervous breakdown.
I had to do 2 shows, practically.
Yeah.
I was looking at my hair, all right?
Right.
I'm old. I mean, I have some hair left.
Right.
And I took the tweezers... I'm obsessive compulsive.
I knew you tweezed your eyebrows.
So when I see like a little thing sticking up, I did that. I looked at my forehead. I saw like straggles.
Yeah.
I did this. Then I kept going higher and higher.
And cutting.
I looked like fucking like from the Addams Family. I cut 3 inches. It looked like, and I came home and Joy looked at me. She went, and she says, "Holy shit! What the fuck happened to you? You lost your whole hair in a weekend." So she called. She got online. She that Gango hats that cat wears.
Gango?
Yeah, Kango hats.
She called. She says she called like in a panic. I never saw my wife panic ever, but this. She says the guy's waiting for you down at the mall on in La Cienega. He has 4 black Gango. You can't. And then she called a doctor. You have 6 months. You got to wear that for 6. She wouldn't go out with me for 6 months.
You used to have beautiful eyebrows. One thing I tell Robin.
No, I don't like when little gray.
Richard Lewis had such nice eyebrows.
You don't. How about the nostril? You don't clip that?
I got it.
So what's the difference between clipping nostril hair?
I clip the eyebrows.
What about the groin?
I shave it down. But I never do it right.
You do a groin thing?
Yeah, it looks horrible. Do you shave your bush?
Isn't it?
You shave your bush a little?
I even it out.
You do.
I do a little bush evening.
Yeah, me too. Don't be embarrassed.
I'm not, but the hair
But you do
thing.
the eyebrows too much, you look like a tranny. I'm
so what should I do?
Let
Make
it grow.
them a little.
Let it grow. You're pulling it. You're tweezing.
Let me see your eyebrows.
I got beautiful eyebrows.
You
See?
do?
Yeah.
I think
I
you
like
do.
a manly eyebrow.
I never thought I'd
You
say
do
this.
have very
Can we get back to me
masculine eyebrows.
dying?
Yeah.
I have girly
Get back
eyebrows.
to Artie and cure him.
Huh?
You guys talk about eyebrows for an
Do you
hour.
still go to meetings?
That was 5 minutes.
I think we can now honestly
Seemed like an hour.
ask.
Good to see you, Artie.
Richard.
It's
We
good to
can
see you,
honestly
Richard.
ask now, what's your gay problem?
Yeah.
Ask who?
Richard, he's not gay. He's not gay.
It's a serious reference.
It's the references to your
Richard, why?
conversation about eyebrows.
There was something I wanted to say to you about wrapping up this Artie thing.
Want me to go out and come in again?
Let's wrap it up.
No.
Hey, fuck you.
Let's wrap up the Artie thing and get to your material about town hall.
That was incredibly gracious of you to call him.
It
I
was.
to
He
say
talked to me
something
for
serious.
2 hours on the phone.
I mean, you didn't have to do that, and you did, and it was very nice of you. But do you feel hurt that he hasn't really come around, or was it just a way to? I mean, you don't feel hurt.
Did he indicate to you that he was seriously looking for help?
No.
No.
He just he was very flattering to me, and he says, and I know his history with liking and digging my work. That's cool.
Absolutely.
And he thought it was ballsy for me to call because I said to him, I said, you know, if you're taping this now and bringing it tomorrow, it'd be
great.
I said it'd be great for Howard.
Yeah.
But I don't give a shit.
I would never do that. First of all, I don't know how to do that.
He's technically
he's technically
He's out of it.
he's beyond Tinkertoy time with this fucking guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. What are you, Edison or something?
Do you still go to meetings?
Can I use that?
Do you still go to meetings?
Huh?
Do you still go to
Hey,
meetings?
how are you? Hey, what are you, Edison? Good night.
Do you still go to meetings?
Huh?
It's yours.
I go to 12-step meetings. I go to shrinks. I meditate. I do everything I can not to drink or
Do you
drugs.
still have the desire to drink? Do you ever think about it?
No, because
you
it's a
don't.
no. It's a no. Luckily, I
Your
don't have
life
the
is better.
cravings.
Your life is better now.
Never been better.
Well, let me ask you this: I got to that place with cocaine. I seriously got to that place with.
But
cocaine.
Artie, you're doing heroin.
There's a million other drugs.
Yeah,
I know, but
keep saying that.
Dig this.
No,
How
I
about
don't
this?
keep
I was thinking
saying
about
that.
this.
You guys keep saying all this stuff.
You
Howard,
say that
can I answer
every
Howard's
day.
question?
Yes.
You know what hurt my feelings?
Who's the guest tomorrow? My aunt.
That's funny again.
Paul
Why are you
McCartney-
mocking my comedy?
When
I thought
Paul
you said I was
McCartney's
broke.
I
here,
love
we're
your
not talking
comedy.
about your drug
You're
problem.
very funny.
I bet it'll get around to that somehow.
I don't know.
Every other fucking guest
No,
does.
Paul can't give you advice. He's made a worse mess of his life than you.
That's right.
I'm sick of people kissing up to you and coddling you. I know
Who's
a million other
kissing up
fucking
to
drug
me?
addicts who need help.
Who's kissing? No one kisses
Everybody.
up to me. Everybody calls
He's
me
right.
a jerk off.
No, everyone kisses up to you. He's right.
Everybody
Because
worries about
drug addicts
you.
think I want it
Kisses up
now,
to me.
and if I don't get it now, and you're an egomaniac.
People who work well. I mean, I think every comic is an egomaniac.
No, every drug addict's an egomaniac. You want what you want now, or else you're pissed off.
Is he hurting his? Yeah,
Here's how he hurt
wants
me.
it all. He wants it all.
Yeah. So
How did
if he
hurt you?
says,
What's wrong
when
with
I hear
that?
shit, when I hear him say, "Hey, no, I stopped doing cocaine," all right, fine. So he can, he'll gain 300 pounds and he'll do fucking heroin. It's all the same.
Right.
Well,
Gambling.
I replaced.
Yeah, I have a friend of mine who's
Why
in,
can't I put a
in
bet on
Ohio.
the
He's a
shot?
sex addict. All right.
Okay.
He had this relationship, great in the sack, unfucking believable. He
Love the
fucked
girl.
in the bed.
Right.
All right. He fucked about 18 hours a day. Okay.
Why can't I get that addiction?
Well, take this. So here's the point.
You have that. You just can't get any relationship.
Exactly.
So
It's easier to get heroin.
But the rest of his life was totally going into the toilet, and it's hard to tell a guy, you're coming too much, man.
Yeah.
You got to stop coming.
Right.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Right.
That's hard to tell somebody. But ultimately, I said, you're missing out on some other things. I just want you to know, there was, there was a war.
Right.
I didn't know I was fucking her.
Would you stop coming for a war? I wouldn't.
So
There's you at town hall.
No, but here's what hurt my
Hey,
feelings.
do
Here's
me a
what hurt my
favor.
feelings. Yeah, I'm going to ask you a
Okay.
question.
I heard
Because
your
remember, I
feelings.
want to ask you for your crystal ball prediction on this guy.
All
But,
right, fine.
geez.
Go
And
ahead.
hopefully it'll be
Is that a new
dark.
segment on the show? I don't know.
Yes, new segment.
Come
Come on.
No,
Tell
here's
me.
what hurt me.
Yeah.
A couple of times, because Artie gave me his number, a couple of his
Right.
down the south, wherever, sure, whatever the fuck it is. When I would call him,
Sure.
I just say this, because I just say, hey, it's Richard. Hope you're doing okay.
Right.
He knows I'm a drug addict, too. Now, when you call someone who's a drug addict, if they're not in recovery, they don't call you back. Hey, turn that fucking bullshit off. So when he didn't call me back, first of all, why can't he say, how the fuck are you doing?
Right.
What if I'm holed up, slipping and fucking dying
You should
again?
have told me that.
Right.
No.
I would have
He
called you
called
right
me back and asked me, how are you doing?
He
But
only
when he
cares
didn't,
about
that meant
himself.
I knew that he was, and I was right. He was.
No, you were right. Yeah.
That's why you didn't
I
call
don't
me.
want to
Why
lie
would
to
you
you.
want-
I don't want to lie to
No,
you.
that's good. But
I
you're
know.
lying to
I'm gonna
if
call you
you-
back and go. I'm
All right, when you-
sober and.
You don't want to lie to me, anyone else. When you stop lying to yourself, you're gonna get your life back.
I lie when I'm forced to lie. I don't go out looking
Why
for it.
didn't you call Richard and say,
Because
I'm
I
in
didn't
trouble,
want to
I
lie.
am using heroin?
Because I didn't want to. Because I don't want to stop using heroin.
Well,
I mean,
you don't have to stop. You could have just talked to him about it.
But I don't want to disappoint him.
I am appointing Richard your go-to guy. I want you reporting to him.
Richard's your sponsor?
That's right.
All right, then I got to make a deal with
he's
Sirius.
gonna be in Milwaukee.
produce
I'm
it.
gonna be in Phoenix. We're gonna call each other.
You're gonna call each
He
other.
works too much.
Celebrity sponsor.
All right, look, this guy right here, Richard Lewis, is a top comic. He's reached the top of his game. You know him from Letterman. You know him from this show. You know him from Larry David uses him.
Curb Your
He's had his own
Enthusiasm.
movies. Somebody told me you will not announce the name of a club that serves alcohol if you perform there.
Are you crazy?
That's every club.
Is that true?
That's
My guys just told me that.
You guys also had me performing Thursday, where I'll be hopefully having intercourse with my wife Thursday night.
How's that going with the wife?
With the wife, Don Rickles' son, ladies and gentlemen.
How's it
the
going?
wife.
How is it going with her?
Huh?
Are you happy still? You were a sex addict.
I'm not a happy person by nature, so I could have I have the best fucking wife I could ever dream of having.
Right.
But I annoy the shit out of her.
Are you
I get into
surprised?
funks.
Are you surprised that she's still with you?
Boy, I can read your fucking mind. I know exactly what you're going to ask me. I'm almost scared. It's
Why?
like a series.
You don't know what I'm going to ask you.
I almost do almost every time.
What am I going to ask you next?
Huh?
Where am I going with this?
You're going to ask her what she thinks about me tweezing my eyebrows.
No, I don't care about that. I'm saying, why would this woman
Live with me?
Yeah, if you're that big a pain in the ass, what does she love about you? Is there anything to love about you?
I'm funny. I'm a decent guy, and I'm pretty good in bed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Do you know you're pretty good in bed? How do you know that?
Yeah,
I have letters. I have letters and referrals.
Recommendation.
Yeah, no. Before I married her, I had letters from about 8 women.
What are you doing Thursday night? Are you doing something at Town Hall? Are you doing a salute to Hillary Clinton?
Fuck this Thursday thing.
Are you doing a salute to Hillary Clinton?
I don't even
with
know
Bon
who's
Jovi?
on the bill this week, except I'm there Saturday night. I just came in town. I'm jet lagged.
You're there Saturday night.
Hillary Clinton's doing stand-up?
No.
No.
I'm just confused by your schedule.
Saturday night, the 17th. Belzer night, 8 o'clock,
All
Town
right.
Hall.
That sounds like a fun night.
It's a great venue.
Who goes on first, Belzer?
Belzer, yeah, with his
So
band.
You're the headliner.
No, we're co-headlining, but he.
What do you mean with his band?
The Belzonics.
What is that about? I don't want to hear him sing.
The band's great. He does it. He's like a rock and roll singer. I don't know. I don't know. He's funny as shit. He's a legend, but he brings a band with him.
Does he do his Mick Jagger impression?
I have no idea. I don't watch anybody anymore. I come there 5 minutes before I go on.
The band annoys you, doesn't it?
No, I tease him about it.
Right.
The belt, I mean,
you're a stand-up. You go out there.
The band's great, by the way, and he kills.
Right.
Okay, it's hard to follow. And Artie, no matter how strong you are, following an A act is murder.
Right. Yeah.
But with a rock and roll band, it makes it even more difficult.
Hey,
but I'm not gonna. No matter how great it is for him, I'm not coming on with, landing at an airport with, "Hey, where's my tuba player?" I'll go fucking. I'd kill myself.
Makes no sense.
Hey, I lost my snare drum. Fuck you. I couldn't imagine being a prop guy.
Compared to stand-up,
I've been a prop guy traveling on the road, waiting for the bags.
How does he do
Where
that?
the fuck is my drum with the giraffe with the big dick?
It's a lot of work there.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine being first of all, I'm not a big prop comic. You don't like prop. Yeah.
I can barely bring like a shirt on the road. I can't pack at all. I mean, Carrot Top has like
he has a trunk.
Listen,
he has a trunk.
He's making a lot of money, though. Kids like the props. They like to see things come out of the trunk.
Kids. It's fucking the 50-year-old ago.
Yeah, I mean, if you make people laugh, what's the difference?
That doesn't matter.
Why do comedians put down prop comedians? I don't understand.
No, I'm not putting them
It
down.
just doesn't make me laugh, but people love that shit.
Some people love
I'm
that.
actually
Well, look
just
at Steve
saying,
Martin. He was a genius. He used props.
I feel bad for the guy taking all the shit. I'm not putting them down.
It's a lot of work.
What was the name? The name, you cannot get around that name.
Carrot Top?
You can't.
You never give yourself a silly
Mother
name on stage?
Teresa would say, saving thousands of people. Look at that. It looks like fucking Carrot Top.
Did you ever think about changing your name early on in your career?
To Carrot Top?
To Carrot
No
Top?
fucking way.
No way. Might have
never
worked out
worked.
well.
Skull Cap Top.
Skull Cap Top. The Jewish Carrot Top.
Can I ask you something, Howard?
Sure.
Because I know you're into health shit, and when I heard that Lange took that colonic where
The
three of them,
wheatgrass,
right.
the wheatgrass.
Now, a lot of famous actresses back in the 40s did it every day. I think Betty Davis took one every
Robin
day.
does it every
They
week.
don't,
Joan Crawford. That's what someone.
They don't suggest every day.
Robin does it all the time.
Is it a rush? Does it feel good?
You want
No.
it?
I didn't
Really?
get any
He
sort
loved
of...
it. He loved it.
I liked
Are you
it in the
embarrassed when
sense-
all that shit comes out of you in front of the nurses?
No, I tell you, it was refreshing. You feel great, but it
What
wasn't
about when
a rush.
when the logs come out? Do they
Can I tell
turn
you
their head
something?
or what?
No, they look at it. They love it. They fucking get into it. It's their whole life. They announce it like Bob Uecker.
Do me a favor. Don't get into that. We had on Dr. Drew Pinsky. He said no way.
Don't listen
No way to what?
doctors.
No, I was just not that.
You don't need that.
Oh no, that has nothing to do with him getting sober. I was just, I used to be an enema freak. I was addicted to enemas.
Were you?
Yeah.
Listen to him.
The Fleet's enema with the picture of the beautiful nurse.
Why were you?
And when it
addicted to
came
What
with
was your
olive
thought?
oil, with the orange tip had olive oil, and it came on the side with a little crouton.
Well, how does a man get
packet.
addicted to that? How did you like doing it?
I did.
Yeah.
What was up with that?
That was a little kid. Once I had a woman squirted in my butt.
Wow.
It was fucking
This was
great.
a sex thing
And
with
then
you?
What
no,
did she charge you for that?
she did that, huh?
That's so
There was
disgusting.
no hook. I don't need hookers.
That's gross.
Huh?
That's gross.
But not my wife. This is back when I was high.
You get scatological like that with
Did she watch you move your bowels when you did that?
No, I had to run it because it comes right out. I didn't want to fucking move my bedspread. It was a lot of money.
That's unbelievable. Well,
Why not? It feels good.
don't do it anymore.
I don't. I haven't.
Yeah, I
but I
would
used to
say
go to like drugstores when I had if I was doing a gig for 6 days, I'd walk around with the cart, get my sodas and shit. And if I was still drinking bottles of wine
Wow.
and about 30 enemas.
Wow.
And I had
was it sexual in a sense?
No, I didn't always
You
use
had
it,
a
but
woman
no,
there.
it was like I'm dysmorphic because I used to be chubby.
Is Robin right that a woman would administer the enema to you? Was it a sexual thing?
I just related. I had some memories of back in the day when I was loaded
And
going
would she
down.
watch you evacuate?
No,
No.
that I wasn't into. But having a stick it in the ass and squirt the water was a trip.
How about Larry
my
David?
goodness.
How's that job going? Larry David
Well,
show.
I'm shooting a lot more this month.
You're close with him? You hang around with
I
him?
know him since I'm 12. I don't hang around with anybody, really.
You don't
It's
hang
just
around
Artie
with
and
Steve
I and Drew
Martin?
Pinsky.
You don't have any friends, male friends? It's just a woman?
Mainly a guy named, a lot of friends. And I come here and I buy artwork from a guy named Carl Totolo. I have about 40 of his paintings.
And
He's
you
like
have
a mentor
friendship
of
with
mine.
him?
He's a best friend.
And you'll go to dinner?
He's
York
a
artist.
mentor? How does he mentor
I met him
you?
at TITOLO, by the way, New Year's, and you can find him. He's a genius. I've never saw any art like this in my life. I met him 25 years ago. His paintings are sort of how we riff.
You talking to Letterman anymore, or is he completely blown
Yeah,
you
no,
off?
I'm doing all the shows.
You're doing all the shows?
Yeah, there's not
Doing
one
Leno
show I
too?
don't When I want to, yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
you'll do those shows.
Some shows are more fun than others.
Right.
You know?
I understand. You like Letterman,
I
though.
had a great time the last couple of times on Ferguson because he doesn't use any notes. He
Right.
just lets you ad lib. I dig that. I think it's funny, man.
Who needs notes? What
No,
is with
they
all
do.
the
They,
notes?
they pay people. You know this. I don't know
Pre-screen.
when you go on. They say, I say, if you ask me, I once told because I've done Conan a lot. We've had talks about Conan. I have had fun on that show.
Right.
And Frank Smiley, I know forever.
Right.
So I once was in the middle of like a long 5 weeks of concerts. I'd done at least 2 hours of new material, and I knew what was working and what wasn't. And Frank knows how, he used to torture me.
Right.
He'd call me. And he says, "What do you want? What are you gonna do tomorrow?" I said, "What are you talking about?" It's like I said, "I'm not telling you what I'm gonna fucking do.
Right.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ad lib." He said, "Well, give me some things." This is like years ago.
Right.
So I said, "Let me tell you something right now, Frank." And I love it. He's an old friend of mine. If you ask me one more time, I'm going to fucking kill you. I'm going to kill the staff. I went nuts. I snapped on the phone. So I came in and I told Cohen, huh? No. No, I said, I've been doing this for 35 fucking... I don't ask me. Yeah, set me up. Yeah, I bought a fucking stapler. I can't work that way. But he was teasing me. So I went in to do Conan 2 days later because it took a day to get... And I told Conan, I said, no more. I cannot answer any more questions. I don't... No shows ask me anymore. I'm a mental case.
Right.
They know I'll just snap.
Right.
And they haven't kept me off. I said, don't ask me. They said, well, we need areas. I said, okay, God, my dick, marriage, shirts, Kleenex.
Well, a lot of times.
Ask me anything. I can talk forever on anything, and I trust me.
A lot of times these guests come in, they have nothing to say.
Hey, they have a soap opera star who's frozen.
Right.
They have to say, I ran into the president yesterday. You know,
that's you need a pre-interview.
Yeah,
all right,
but not us.
All right.
I mean, when you do Dave, he doesn't ask you what to talk about.
Never.
It's a joke.
It's insulting. Listen, here's the. Take a few phone calls. Say hello to some people.
Yeah, the people who you've set up some white supremacists to call me.
No, I haven't set up anybody.
Yeah, last time I always get set up. It's fun. I love it. Come
on, let's say hello to a few people.
Let's roll with the people.
Donna, go ahead.
Hey, Richard, how you doing?
I'll reserve judgment.
All right, I had a question. Howard made a comment about Artie's behavior not being detrimental to the show. I wanted to know how you felt about it being detrimental to him, though.
Oh, yes, that's different.
It's very detrimental to him.
Of course.
Have you seen Howard TV lately?
Oh, well, of course. I mean, I feel it is, obviously, and until he faces up to his problem, you know, he'll continue to...
What, did I look like shit on television? I mean, what do you mean? What do you mean? That I look like I'm dying on TV?
It's
what does
obvious
that
that
Ready for this comment? Let me answer that in another way. When I 2 nights ago in L.A., I was putting on. I wanted to catch up a little bit. You know what's going down with the show and with Artie, and you have a new thing on now. It was like it was almost like. The year in review with Artie.
Right.
Artie's wild year.
Can I just say something?
Which I knew nothing
That's
about. Which I knew nothing
gigantic enabler for Artie.
Artie's wild
I'm sorry
year.
to say to you and the fucking company and the producers.
I don't think you're wrong.
He's looking at that and he's whacking off in his head saying, look at that. This is what's making me fucking great.
No,
and it ain't.
I'm not. That's not what makes me great. I hate that thing.
You do?
Of course I hate it. I would rather than put the funny shit I say on the air.
Well, come up with it from time to time. They'll plug it in.
All right.
Now you are funny, Artie. You know I think.
No, but I'm
brilliant.
saying I don't. Of course I don't like that.
All right,
but what am I
let's say
going to
hi
do?
to Rosie. Rosie, go ahead.
I get paid
Miami.
$80 an hour from them.
Here's Rosie.
Hi, good morning. I was wondering if Artie could wait until Saturday to die because I have tickets to see him in Boca Friday.
Oh, of course,
Can you wait
sweetie.
till
That's
Saturday?
fucking hilarious.
That's
I'm
nice.
at well, thank you, sweetie, because I could say I'm at the Florida Atlantic University in Boca Raton.
Don.
Friday night, call for whatever.
Hi, guys. Good morning. Richard,
Hey,
I'm
man.
wondering, you're doing Larry David Curb Your Enthusiasm, and did he set you up with another hot broad for your wife?
I don't know yet. I don't know till I get to the set.
You have a hot woman on that? I don't watch
Did
that
you get
show.
rid of the hot woman
last
you
year.
had?
Yeah, I don't think I'm with Cha-Cha, with Tia Carrera. Of course, when I was in last year, I was telling the New York Times guy yesterday, I don't know when the article come out, Thursday or whenever, and we were talking about you a lot.
Right.
But I said the one thing, and I talked about Gary, I said, they have this fucking unbelievable way. They're 3 clicks away from demolishing my career. Like when Tia Carrera was I said, I was on last year, and she was my girlfriend.
Right.
And Gary walks in with a big fucking shit-eating grin on. Hey, they just came in from the Canadian Express. Richard Lewis, that old Jew, fuck. How does he get off of dating Tia Carrera? Like I give a fuck what anyone has to say anyway. Fuck all that. But
When
you
you
guys really know how to demolish a guest.
When you worked with
fantastic.
Tia Carrera, you did a love scene with her? Did you get to?
No, I didn't even have a chance. I have never had a
Right.
makeout
That's
session
about it.
on Curb with any beautiful women. Larry doesn't let me do it. Making out isn't funny anyway.
Nobody's making out on that show. Who's making out?
No one.
Larry had a... doesn't
He
With
well, his wife. Yeah, every once in a while.
I would kill to have a love scene on that show.
It's improv. Why not just start fucking her right
There
in
you
front of
go.
everyone?
You know something? That's a great fucking idea.
Of course.
What
It's
about the
improv.
enema? What if I
Do
whip out an enema?
Yes, Don. Go ahead.
Howard, I just want to make a comment with you guys and Artie, man. I mean, you got to be driving them nuts with this, bringing it up on the air, all this, his addiction and things like that. I think it's worse for him.
I brought it up because I know Richard has been in contact.
I don't
with
mean
Artie.
just today, but I mean in general, overall.
No, I'm not bringing it up anymore unless it's like Richard had a relationship with. Like tomorrow when McCartney's on, I'm not bringing up Artie's drug problem.
Unless Paul brings it.
Although you
Paul brings it up and wants to help Artie.
Although you could,
I can't wait to hear that.
you could.
If that
'cause,
happens, by the way-
Lennon was on heroin. You ask him
That's
how
true.
Lennon got off heroin.
If that happens, by the way, I'm leaving show business.
Did Paul have to do an intervention with Lennon?
I think McCartney might be the one to get Artie off drugs.
You know, if he showed up with the intervention, a Beatle.
That would be a big deal.
would do it.
That
Hey,
would do
you know,
it.
Ringo, I met my
Beatles
wife
are
through
your
Ringo, and he's been sober a long time.
Is that true? Are you
Yeah.
making a joke?
No, at a party, and I picked up my wife.
Was it at Ringo's house?
No, at A&M Records, at the old studio, he had a record, and my wife was in the record business a long time, so she knew some of the writers. And
I've yet to meet your wife. Is she here with you in New York?
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah.
I think when I'm free, if I could see you. Oh, no, I can't.
Oh.
What a shock.
Yeah. Do you want me to take you and your wife to dinner? Is that what you're looking for? Are you hinting at that?
No, I would take you to dinner after all you've done for me. I don't need your dinner. I'll take you to dinner. No, I won't go.
I'm not free.
Huh?
I'm not free.
Take me to dinner.
You're not. You can't get to dinner with Richard
I would like
again?
to. Tell me your schedule. When are you free?
I'll email. I get information to you?
How?
Through a terrorist network.
Well, you have my phone number, right?
Huh? No.
Here.
You've never given him your phone number.
No.
Here's my number.
Belzer claims that, he's like...
Belzer has my number.
Of course he does.
No, I wish he wouldn't use it.
Of course, he never answers when he sees its bell.
Here. I'm going to write it down for you right now.
Belzer, like it's really not a rape.
Rap!
You have my number. I know you do. You're full of shit.
Belzer loves you, by the way, and your wife.
Thank you. He should.
Because he met your wife. I just have to see pictures on the fucking internet. That's the kind of friendship we have. It's sad, Howard.
Sad, you never even met I never met your wife.
That's because you're a recluse and, except with a few people.
I would like to meet the wife because I bet there's a lot to ask there and a lot of things to learn.
Oh,
I bet. That poor
woman must be a saint.
Oh, my God. Because it's all about you and the marriage, I'm sure. I mean, there's no room for her needs or any of her thoughts. I mean,
she has her own house.
She does.
Yeah.
She doesn't even live with you.
She has a getaway house.
Oh, she has to leave
Really,
sometime.
80 miles out of Hollywood.
Wow.
As soon as she says, if we get married, I have to buy my house. And then when I proposed, the next day she bought a house.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
But I do want to thank you for making that call to Artie. I know you weren't looking for thanks, but...
He made several calls.
You see,
hey, Artie knows what he has to do. That guy is right. It is annoying to him, but, the more it's up to Artie.
And that's what counts.
It's up to Artie.
I think it's annoying to the audience at this point.
That's right.
No, it's not.
For more information...
I don't think so.
Robin likes it. For more information, go to richardlewisonline.com.
That means it's definitely annoying to the audience.
And go see Richard's show by all means. The guy's got endless hours of material. He sits at home, he writes all day, he has nothing else to do.
Well,
That's
let
true.
him get some of this material out.
And
how about Belzer? Come on, and the Belzonics.
Come on. I would go see the Belzonics.
Is the name of his band really the Belzonics?
Yeah, the Belzonics. I thought it was. That's why I thought about Enema. It sounded like a high colon, the Belzonics.
You go to your wife's house?
Huh?
Does she have a husband there, or does she? Another time we'll talk about that.
Paul
The great
Reiser
Richard Lewis will be back right after these words.
How'd it go in there, man?
I don't know. I really don't know. I'll have, there's a lot of people watching this, universities, Secret Service, and they will decode it and send you guys and Cirrus, how I went. I think I would say it was like an A- shot.
You really let Artie have it in there.
Yeah, I just told him I loved him, and it's up to him. No one else. Everyone is, they're enabling him by treating him like he's special. So he's just a drug addict like I am, and he's got to figure it out.
So you really think that he has to hit rock bottom to have that moment of clarity?
Of course he hasn't hit rock bottom yet. He would be sober. He's a drug addict and a heroin addict and an alcoholic and a food addict. He's an addict like I am, but he's still not willing to stop.
Do you think there's hope for him?
Huh?
Do you think there's hope for him?
I personally,
yeah.
I have faith that he'll change, but yeah, of course there's hope. He's still alive. As long as he has a breath, he can change. But if he doesn't, then you won't be seeing him around here. He'll be in the streets.
Now, what do you think Howard and the guys and us, Howard TV, have to do for Artie? You said that, like our TV show, the Artie's Wild Year, is kind of egging him on.
He disputed it. I basically was saying, the best of Artie being drunk and the best of this and best of that. Part of his brain, look, he's a brilliant comic, and he's at the point where he's thinking that is one of the reasons why he's a success. It's bullshit. It got him a fan base, but his fan base is not going to leave him. They want him to live, not die, and he will be 20 times funnier, if that's even possible, if he cleaned up his act, because he will talk about all the hell, unlike he can now. He can't talk about it truthfully now because he's still in the middle of it. And he'll be really fun. He'll be one of the best comics ever if he cleans himself up. If he doesn't, he'll be in and out in a daze like this, and or die way early. I love the guy. I'm rooting for him like I do anyone in this position.
All right, we'll wish for the best.
All right, ciao.
Thanks, Richard. What do you think of Richard Lewis today?
I love him. I'm a big Richard Lewis fan.
Now, he thinks in order for you to get better, you have to hit rock bottom.
Well,
do you agree with that?
I think with this interview right now that I'm doing with you, I've hit rock bottom.
Thanks,
I'm honored that Richard would be worried about me, and he's a good man. And listen, hopefully I'll die long before I hit rock bottom. I'm getting sick.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Sal Governale, and on Monday's show I came in and explained to Howard that I got drunk at a party, I drew jizz on a girl's face, the birthday girl, I played Guess What's in My Pouch, I took a leak in the parking lot, I punted a glass and smashed it, and he thinks I'm nuts and I'm crazy. Just a fun night out. I'm not crazy, right?
Normal guy.
That's what I thought. So check it out. I mean, doing these stupid things for attention like Howard said, it's not the fucking life.
All right?
Sal has done it once again. Now, when he told you this story, I mean, and Sal, we're going to ask you about it, but Sal doesn't realize what went wrong for a little while. Part of him does, but in some ways, is he asking you to affirm what he did wrong or to point out what he did wrong?
I think sometimes he comes to me on that count. Like, I know he comes to me because he knows he wants to talk about it on the air, and he's willing to talk about it on the air, so he comes to me. But I think also there's a level where Sal sees me as, in some odd way, the voice of reason, and he does sometimes bounce stuff off me. Like when you said to me today, you told me the whole story, and then you told me the story about your wife, giving you the brush off during sex, and you go, do you think that she was mad at me? I was like, how you could not see that is shocking to me.
I'm a big believer in the outside perspective, really, because I've lost, after a while, years and years of people always saying to you, dude, you getting this? I don't trust myself anymore. And you're one of the guys in my life that has that, dude, are you getting this?
Right.
Like, come on, wake up and smell the coffee. And that's why I have a tendency to come to you. But with this story, I have to tell you, I told Richard a little bit about it this morning. Like how I punted a glass in the parking lot and did a pee move with my cock where it looked like a garden hose. And Richard goes, you got to tell Gary. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to. And he's like, why? I go, because I know where it's going to go. I know that Howard is just, that it gets painful after a while.
Right. When Howard said, I could tell for you, Howard said to you this morning, Sal, can I tell you a little bit about yourself? And you go, no, that's too painful.
Yeah. I didn't even realize I said that because that really, it hurts to hear those things about yourself.
Well, Howard did say that in some way you need to be the center of attention.
I know. And that makes me cringe because it's douchey, you know what I mean? That's just a douchey thing.
But you keep going back. I don't know that that's it, but that you keep going back there to that center of attention thing.
But I try not to. I'm really working.
You're trying to lay low at those parties.
Like, what's that?
You're trying to lay low. I mean,
you know what? The thing is, I really was, but I was on a mission before I got there. I said, tonight's hard alcohol, and I haven't done that in a while. I'm not doing beer. I'm not eating hard alcohol, and I just wanted to get to a happy zone and just be loose. And I didn't know it was going to take me to fucking, oh my God, to the chambers of hell.
What did you think was going to happen?
I thought I just would get drunk and have a good time. I didn't know I'd get to a point where I'm insulting everybody at the party.
Like
that's the worst thing. And my wife goes, where does that stuff come from? She goes, that's buried deep down inside you. I go, it really isn't. I'm not a hateful person. She goes, no, you have a lot of issues because you go right to the things that people are thinking and you magnify them and make them so much worse. You make people feel like shit. And I'm like, that is the last thing I want to do. I
tend to agree with your wife because the way I don't even know the people that you were talking about, but the way you were describing it, like you even said, I started roasting these people, and I don't even know why. It wasn't like they asked for a roast. And it does sound like some of this stuff isn't necessarily even funny.
Right. It's
and
just mean-spirited.
They say that like alcohol is truth serum. I think that's bullshit. I think that some people use that as a crutch.
Right.
But it did seem to give you the license to say whatever you wanted, and there are some pretty hurtful things.
You know what I think? I think because of the whole no governale, as you call me.
Right.
I've been doing so well with therapy as the no governor, with putting the cap on the governor, that I think subconsciously this drinking gave me. You have to let it out. You know how you have to let a dog run once in a while? You can't keep it in the apartment all day, and you finally let it go. Maybe I think I drank because it would allow me to take the governor, just not have the governor.
Well, it's an excuse.
Yeah, maybe it was, but that wasn't my intention. I didn't want to go there and tell a girl that she looks like she has a dead poodle on her head, and she doesn't. She's a beautiful person.
Well, can I just say the other thing that Sal came out of there, and sometimes when Sal's trying to defend himself, he came out of the studio and he now starts stroking the TV camera, and sometimes when Sal's trying to either explain himself or defend himself, he'll pick an odd way to go, and then he just starts to roll. And he goes with it. Then it's more and more ridiculous, but he keeps rolling with it. So I'm sitting in my office, and I hear him talking, and Sal's doing this whole rap about, listen, these 40th birthday parties, it's a lot of bullshit.
True.
People come. They don't even really like the person that's there. Everybody pretends to like them.
But I like them.
So, okay, but I walked out. I said, Sal, I got to tell you, say that's true, right? And you may be right. Who asked you to come and expose that?
Right. Nobody. Myself. The person in my head after I have all that Captain Morgan, the captain comes out and says, "Go to town, boy."
But I'm saying, like, in other words, they invited you as a friend.
Captain Morgan told me to tell these people.
You may feel that way, but
I know.
We were talking about Sal. I don't even know if the story ever made it to the air, but Sal ended up he walks into a diner. And he hears a woman.
Well, can I
tell the story?
Well, I went into a diner and I waited for my wife to come, and there was this nice old Jewish lady next to me, and I'm just specifically spelling it out. She's a nice old Jewish lady next to me, and she says to the lady behind the counter, she goes, "Phyllis, how was the party?" And she goes, "Oh, it was great. Marie got engaged." And the old Jewish lady goes, "She got engaged. When is she getting married?" And the waitress goes, "You know, Marie, she's never gonna get married." And the old lady goes, "I suppose." So now at this point, I'm listening. I'm like, oh, here's an opportunity for me to chime in because I heard. So I go, you know what? I go, that's brilliant. She goes, what's brilliant? I go, the fact that these people are never getting married. I go, you hear about all these retards. They get married. It turns into murder, suicide, dysfunctional families. But seldomly do you hear engaged people breaking up. You never hear about an engagement breaking up. You hear it about marriage. I go, these people are geniuses. The hell with the other idiots that are getting married. So the lady sighs, and she looks up at me, and she goes, they're not getting married because they both have Down syndrome. And it was just at that moment where I was like, oh, my God.
Did you explain her Captain Morgan wrote the bit?
No, and I wasn't. But
what
it makes sense.
What compels you to decide to chime in at that point?
But listen, you guys really think that?
It's not a big deal.
If you're at a diner, you're just fucking around.
Right.
That's what people do at diners.
But he was like waiting for something. I tend not to get involved in strangers' conversations, maybe from time to time. But this is that if I were your shrink.
What time of night was this?
It was in the afternoon. It was on a Saturday afternoon. It was about 12:30, and I was waiting for my wife and my friends to come meet me at the diner.
But Benji, there's an underlying thing with Sal that he always feels compelled.
But I don't.
To chime in.
I don't care to really talk.
You...
I'm telling. I said it to my wife. She goes, "You're crazy." I go, "I really don't." When I go to these parties, I'm thinking I have nothing. There's nothing interesting happening here, and that's another thing I'm dealing with therapy. My therapist says that nothing interests you except for something that has to be so cockamamie and far-fetched. That's the only time your attention is caught. And I said, well, I guess it's true. He goes, you have to start listening to people and learning about them and getting involved in them and respecting their thoughts and their feelings. And I said, I know. But I have to be honest with you. I go to these parties. I'm like, I got to deal with this asshole. I got to deal with that asshole. I got to pretend I like this guy. I got to, I think everybody's like that. You ever go to a dinner with another couple? You want to take that butter knife and stab that fucking guy with the bad breath in the neck as he's talking to you about his shitty job and all the money he's making. Like, fuck you and your job. Die right in front of him.
Then why do you go?
But you do it out of the fucking pain in the ass that you marry next to you, who will bury you when you get home and rip you apart, and then you have to deal with that for 2 goddamn months. It's not worth it. So what do? Guys go out, we put on a happy face, we pretend we like everybody. It's like we're on Xanax. Like it's the happy. We don't care. Guys don't care about that. You know what I want to do? I want to go home, watch some porn, jerk off, maybe go fishing with my kids, go to sleep, have a sandwich. It's simple things.
Sal, a couple times today, and even once here, you've mentioned that your therapist says you've made some progress. You've moved forward. Okay. How? No, I'm not being sarcastic. Well, I kind of am, but I mean the question. How have you made progress? Again, what ways do you think you're better? You talk about, I got to listen to other people. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do that. Right. But you do it all the time. So how are you making progress in your or the therapist's eyes?
Okay. I think I'm making progress because what happened in this situation, I got really drunk and I lost it. I had to unleash, so to speak. But before that period, I started listening to people. I started looking at them in the eye when they spoke to me, and I started listening and absorbing the stuff that they had to say. And I really, I don't know if I could say I forced myself, but I really tried to take a real sincere interest in what people have to say. And that was working. And I was doing that with my wife. I would come home and listen to these stories about her girlfriends. And it's not easy. But I did notice, in her defense, that the more I listened, the more I did sincerely get involved. And it helped our relationship.
But how much of an effort does it take for you to do that? I mean, are you like, okay, I really have to concentrate? Like, is it a chore for you? How would you describe it?
It's tough in the beginning. But as time goes on, you'll get better and better, because I told my therapist when I was a kid, I would be in the middle of telling my father something, and my dad would just turn his head and go, "Hey, Ralph, so what's going on? What'd you do this weekend?" Like literally in the middle of me talking to my father. And he says that you have a little bit of that in you. It's like an ADD or thing, And he says that the way you remember that about your dad, your children are going to remember that about you. And that's what really affected me. I'm like, I don't want to be that person. Right. I really want to listen to my kids and make sure that they're being heard.
The thing I'm also surprised about what you talked about, like my wife and I go out with lots of friends, and I can say that I genuinely like the people that we go out with. We both seem to like the same types of people, and people we don't like, we just don't go out with.
Shave off.
So
yeah.
I can't remember the last time I went to dinner where I wanted to stab somebody in the neck with a butter knife.
That hasn't happened to me recently, but there have been I think because I'm able to kind of like dodge those situations. But the people we hang out with now, like the Red Ox and Cliff and his wife and the Kaplans, the Jew for Jesus people,
and your ex-friend Ian.
Yeah. Well, I'm working on him.
What was the anti-Semitic rant he was talking about?
I was just saying how look, they're all Jewish people there. So I was the Goya. I do it because they throw out the Goya word. When you're amongst the Jews, they love throwing out the Goya word. And let me tell you, I was saying how I really appreciate the Jews because they're a little bit more dignified in how they handle things.
Did somebody actually call you that?
Oh, yeah, of course.
What did they say?
My two friends.
They said you look like a pinto bean.
No, like my friend Allison, she calls me the Goya, and then she gets mad when I say it back. She says, I said that I'm saying it wrong. It's like Goyam or something.
Yeah. Yes.
She corrects me. She goes, it's not Goya, you're a bean, whatever. And she never said bean. She goes, it's Goyam, get it right, because she always throws that word around. And she's not racist or whatever, And I'm just sitting down, I go, hanging out with you Jewish people, I've learned a lot. I've learned that you're very, they're smart about how they handle things. I go, you sure you do your drugs just like the minorities. You do your racist material just like the minorities. You have a lot of hate and a lot of this and a lot of that. I go, but you guys really know how to carry on a nice, smiley, happy face in the public eye. But when you get in your backyard, hey, you might not be drinking Ripple. You drink a little Manischewitz or something else, and you might not be smoking a joint out of a cigar. You're smoking it out of a fancy bong, and you might not be saying N-word jokes, but you're saying Schwarzer jokes. But you're doing it in a dignified way, contained in a situation where it's cool. And that's what I respect about the Jewish people, that they know how to carry themselves publicly and privately. A lot of respect for the Jews.
Here's my question. Why did they need to know that from you?
I don't know, because I was bored out of my mind, and I was sitting around them.
It's a wacky theory.
Because I was
that
drunk.
No one solicited your views on the Jews.
I know, but I was sitting around a bunch of them, and what else do I have in common with them? We're not going to talk about lasagna.
Because Jews don't know anything about lasagna.
They don't like ovens. I mean, what can I tell you? I don't know.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate, Baba Booey. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, Mike Gange came in because he got in trouble in the studio, and we talked to him about his relationship with Howard, and he was bummed out about it, and he's pretty convinced that Howard hates him. So we investigated that whole idea.
Gary, has Gange been beaten into submission at this point?
Yeah. I really feel like when he walks in, even before today, there were times where Gange goes, some days I get the feeling Howard doesn't like me.
Yeah, I really do. So
we had that conversation not long ago.
There are times, really, and I don't feel this often, but there are times that I feel like Howard honestly doesn't like me.
Why?
I don't know.
How could you be around for this long and have him not like you?
Sometimes I feel like it goes back to like when I used to work at his house like 100 years ago, and like, I don't know. I feel like, when I wanted to graduate from working at his house, I felt like, he thought of that as like an insult that I wanted to leave. And I think ever since then, he's never liked me in some way.
So I disagree with that. I know he likes you, but he does. like Ganji was working at ETV, television for like 8 years, and Howard would preface every conversation by saying, the guy, Robin Radzinski, tells me Ganji's really good at what he does. I don't see it. Right. And so like he did something he interned for us for 2 or 3 years. He worked for Howard for like 2 years. And then he's done this other job for 10 or 15 that he's done really well at, and Howard's not buying into it.
Well, do you think that Howard always sees you as the kid who was working at his house or an intern versus what you've become, whatever that is?
That could be part of it. That could be a big part of it. But I feel like somewhere along the line, I must have ran over his cat or something. I feel like I did something that I don't know what it is, but he knows what it is.
You sent his dying friend a porn tape.
That's not.
No, he's still. It's really funny.
He brings it up, but you know what? I got to tell you, when he told me about that day, when I got called, he called me to his office. And again, this is my recollection of it from my side. He called me to his office, in a serious tone. He told me about it, that I'd screwed up, and I understood. But it wasn't like he yelled at me and like made it like had
because he doesn't yell at anybody off the air.
But it wasn't like he told me, hey, listen, you made a mistake. But it wasn't like it didn't feel like a big, huge thing. Like I don't feel like that was the thing that would make him hate me.
Yeah, but think of how many times it's come up on the air versus that one little meeting.
I know, because it's a funny story, and I think
and I'm going to tell you something. I was talking to somebody who had dinner at his house within the last couple of months, and he came in and he goes, "Did you ever hear the story about Ganji?" I go, "Do you not listen to the show?" He goes, "It's the first time I ever heard it." So it came up at dinner.
It's a funny story, and it's a huge F up. So yeah, so I think that's why he likes it. But I don't think that would make him hate me. And I think in some weird way, there's something, I don't know what it is.
Then why would you be around after 20 years if you really, truly felt that way about you?
Because I'm not 100% sure. I just have this feeling. You know what I mean? Like, I just, every once in a while, I get this, like, weird inkling, like on a day like today, where I feel honestly I did nothing wrong.
You know what you did wrong?
And
today?
I feel like I got in his cross.
No,
he saw me.
Your visual presence set him off. That's exactly right. Ganji's visual presence just irritated Howard.
Right.
Gary,
and Gary goes
Howard, I was going to say, Howard's gone after you many, many times during the years of the show. Have you ever felt like he didn't like you?
Yes, there was a period of time. Where I really felt like it was probably like a 6-month period. I remember it well. He was short with me during the commercial breaks. When I would come, see again, Artie and I have talked about this, but it's what you don't see and what you don't hear that could sometimes hurt the most. And you would go in the studio, and Howard would wave me off, or he would put up his hand. If I started talking, he'd put up his hand. Like it's almost like I don't want to hear from you right now. And whatever was going on, whether it was in my head or whether he was going through things in his life and he was mad and I was the focal point, I felt for a period of time that he had something against me. And it's very tough to deal with.
Ralph Sorella, you care to weigh in on this?
Actually, I do. Hey, now. And I have, let me make this clear, I have no personal information from being friends with Howard. It's never come up. But I feel exactly the way Ganji does. I feel like he's kind of, I don't know, had it in for him, or not like he's out to get him, and of course he wouldn't be fired, but there's some sort of dislike or something, some core kind of thing that he doesn't like about Ganji, and I always thought Ganji was like, and this is years and years ago. I mean, like Ganji always seemed to me like a hard worker, and really didn't get caught up in the whole. Especially when it was bad years ago, the show was like everybody was turning everybody in, and you couldn't like cough in the wrong direction without being fucking thrown to the wolves. And Ganji was never like that, and I always respected that. And I never got, I don't know, I never got why.
And I never used like the show for my own betterment.
Yeah, like Ganji's always been a stand-up guy, and I don't know where that there's some sort of resentment towards Ganji, and I could be, but I get that vibe. So that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and I mean that's the thing. I get it too sometimes. Which is weird.
There's people way ahead of Ganji who should be disliked.
Yeah, I understand why Howard was annoyed that what happened this morning.
No, but that's not. I'm talking about years and years, like Ganji said.
Right, I feel like there's an underlying thing there.
But was there how long? Because when I started, I didn't feel that.
I don't know. I felt like it's always been there in some weird way.
I kind of think what Ganji was saying, like that, like that he was at the house and like, well, what is Ganji working at the TV thing, not taking him seriously, and Ganji worked hard over there and proved himself and never really proved himself to Howard. Maybe I don't know. I just there was I think there was something there between the house and
aren't there only I can only think of 2 people that don't probably have that feeling that Howard dislikes him.
Who are they?
Way. I would say John Hein and Robin. I would think everyone else.
You think Robin and I are the only people who feel that Howard likes them and is not thinking that he may not like them?
Yeah,
well, I feel that way.
What about JD? I mean, I don't think JD feels that way. I don't feel that way. I think there's a lot of people who don't feel that way.
No. I think what Benji's saying that we're the people. Aside from those 2 people, we've all gone through that at one time or another. Not
Maybe
like I don't feel that way, but I did go through that. I know Fred doesn't feel that way, but Fred has gone through that at times.
But I think Ganji's been feeling this way for 15 years.
But Ralph
now.
is the only one that clearly Howard likes. I mean, because he's his personal friend. So
that's not. I'm saying
clearly he chooses to spend time with you.
I feel Howard hates me sometimes.
Well, you just said you didn't feel that
way. No, but sometimes I'm saying Ganji. I think Ganji's had this feeling for a long time now.
Now, Ganji, since you have had this feeling for a very long time, you've known Howard 20 years. You work with. Would you ever feel comfortable enough to say, "Hey, look, maybe it's just me, but I really need to get this off my chest"?
No, I again because I'm not gonna bother him. Whatever it is, what it is, and I'm not gonna,
I could say one thing about what you said. I don't know if I did something at the house or ran over his cat or something like that. I mean, over the years, Howard and I have lots of conversations off the air, and never has he given me any indication in any way whenever we speak about you that he doesn't hold you in high regard. He always says, Ganji does hard work, or Ganji does a good job. I've never heard him give me even a hint of. Usually, after years and years and years, he might tell me, "Oh God, one time Ganji was at my house," but I've never heard anything like that.
Right?
No, I've heard that.
Joe in Boston, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, Ganji, I was going to say that maybe Howard sees you as an easy target, but now that I'm thinking about it, and now that there's comparisons to John Hein, and maybe Howard just doesn't like unprofessionalism, because that's what he rags on the most. Whenever you do something unprofessional, to my knowledge, John, since he joined the show, hasn't done anything or put himself out there that has come across as unprofessional, and maybe that's why he doesn't get the flack that you get. What do you think?
And I can understand that if that was really the case. If my worst offense is that I post I'm going bike riding on Facebook, really, is that unprofessional?
Then also the Miss Howard TV stuff.
Yeah, but you know what?
Again, there's people who are way more unprofessional.
Yeah, and really, I'm not like overly, crazy. I mean, while it seems, you can bust my balls a little bit about being, hanging out with them, but I'm not like super unprofessional. Unprofessional would be
fucking
me, like,
them, and that's never happened.
Or me like groping them, and me like doing something really inappropriate.
Is it just maybe he just enjoys goofing on Ganji and knows it gets sort of a rise out of you?
Well, and that could be, but I feel like sometimes when he does it, there's like a real hinge of anger.
Maybe it stems back to when he used to make the interns have he used to fool around with the interns pretty regularly. That could be where it stems.
He didn't make that's called rape.
Yeah, I didn't make anybody do anything.
Well, you strongly suggested that they.
No, I do. No.
Do you think it comes from? I remember years ago he used to goof on you, like how you grew up with like a rich family.
Maybe. Maybe that's what he. Maybe I don't know.
He goes to that a lot.
Yeah, and again,
but not anymore.
Know.
Not lately.
Yeah.
He has to go to that lately.
Now, Gary, you've gotten past this, obviously.
Yeah.
What can Ganji do?
Well, Howard stopped breaking my balls in that respect, or at least I stopped feeling that way. Do you know what I mean? My feeling had less to do with the on-air stuff and more with the off-air stuff, or stuff the way, and then that just sort of stopped. And then I was like, listen, any relationship of any kind has peaks and valleys. So maybe I was irritating him, or maybe it was all in my mind, but it just went away.
Is your situation where there are peaks and valleys, or do you feel like you've been in a valley for a long time?
I feel like I've been in a valley for a long time. Yeah, exactly.
So on Wednesday's wrap-up show, we talked about how I dyed Gary's beard. I came in with my doctor kit. I'm Dr. Dye Doctor, whatever you want to fucking call me. I think it came out really well. Everybody thinks it looks like shit. I don't really care. Gary should, make his own mind up. Check it out.
John, You're my friend, right?
Yeah.
Tell me what you think.
I think it looks like you were on stage in a play and you came off and somebody painted it on. It looks worse.
Right.
The gray I thought was fine, but this definitely.
Do you think that it could have looked better if I didn't go full black? If I would have sprinkled it in?
Hard to say. Probably. I mean, we're getting Ronnie down here. He's apparently the expert with his skull lunchbox beard dyeing.
Okay, here's the other issue now that Howard and I were just talking about as soon as the microphones went off. He goes, "It looks ridiculous," and I said, "I agree." And I'll probably shave it. And then there was a discussion: is if I shave it, is there going to be anything on my chin underneath, any sort of dye stain? And I might have to wait a couple of days to shave it. If I shave it off, is there going to be black dye stain on my chin? Does it look like Groucho Marx?
There could be. Again, we'll get Ronnie in here, and he can answer.
I know, but I got to
question.
know because I can't shave it and then find out that my chin is stained.
Would you shave just the beard and keep the mustache?
No, I hate mustache. I hate the mustache.
We know how you feel about the soul patch. I'm not even going to ask about that.
I hate the mustache. So I would shave the whole thing.
All right, now describe the process. What was going on when Ronnie seems to know what he's doing when it comes to this.
No, he cracked open that lunchbox. He was all over it. He had the stuff and he was painting it, but I couldn't see what he was doing, and I was actually that break that we did it. That's the most important break of the day for me to talk to Howard about pitching guests. So I wasn't even paying attention to what Ronnie said. I was like, "Hey, do you want to have this one on? What about this? Charlie Murphy's coming in. So I'm doing that. I could just feel this cold thing brush on my chin, and Ronnie was applying it liberally. And then Ronnie timed it out 5 minutes. Reminded me when my mother used to set the egg timer when she dyed her hair in the bathroom. And then I went into the bathroom and I was shocked. And he goes, "No, don't worry. That black. Now you're going to shampoo it out."
And after shampooing it out.
Well, the first thing when I looked at it was that there, and again, this is no cut against Ronnie, that there were spots that were missed.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big gray spot underneath that doesn't look natural. So I thought, okay, I could always go back and touch that up. But then I was looking at it, and I'm like, it's not really the right color. And then Ronnie told me, which is probably what he went through when we nailed him on the air at Goofed on His. He's like, you got to play with it. It's adjustment. You see that happened. Let it grow back. Now maybe next time you don't put as much on. He gave me a comb. Apparently, when the dye is in, you have to run the comb through it. It helps it get in more naturally.
So that skull lunchbox kit has a lot in it. It's not just the dye and there's attachments.
Yeah, he's definitely been doing it enough to know how to do it, and he thought that he thinks it looks good, but I probably could get it to look more natural if. But again, the whole point of this thing was I want the best part about having this is it's half the time to shave.
Did Ronnie on the air he was talking about the different color choices he had? He did give it some serious thought. Again, he's going to come in. I know I keep saying that, but I'm sure he went and looked for the right mix and really tried to make it look good on you.
We talked yesterday, and he said, "Do you want me to get black?" And I said, "No." And I've cracked this joke 1,000 times. Craig Gass dyed his hair once, and he used the blackest black there was. And for a long time, we would just say, him and Joey Ramone had the same color hair. I used to call it Craig Gass black was the color. So it's so shocking when you dye your hair black. So I said, I think it's dark brown. And then he went and looked, and he said that dark brown is too brown, and that there's jet black, and I forget what this one's called.
Black, or regular black.
Regular black, real black, black as night. I don't know.
Obama black.
Benji, what do you think of the dye job?
What are we doing to you tomorrow?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I was one of the people that thought Gary's goatee looked nice the way it was. I kind of
everybody seems to agree now. Oh, it's too white. It's too white. Then everybody's like, yeah, we should bring the white back. But you can't bring the white
Gary
back.
pointed out. I don't know if you said on there. In the photo, it does look a lot better. I just guess in person, it looks. You see more like it. You see it on the skin.
Well, I'm going to go with how it looks to people rather than how it looks in a photograph.
Now, do you think everyone's being honest with you about how it looks? I mean, Howard questioned Artie, do you like it or don't you like it? Do you think everybody's being straight with you?
Yeah, because why would anybody be nice around here?
That's a good point.
In other words, Howard has given everybody the perfect opportunity to say what they think. Like, Teddy, I saw you, and what did you say when you saw it?
Well, I liked it. I said it looks really natural because it didn't, just dye every hair jet black, but he didn't do any of your mustache whatsoever, right?
He said, right.
Well, that's the problem, because he should have just maybe touched a little. It looks like, honestly, from far away, it's just really dark on the bottom.
Yeah.
It would look great if he just finished it.
And Howard made me feel really self-conscious when he mentioned Jack Gordon's name, LaToya's ex-husband, because, I mean, God rest his soul, when that guy used to come in, the first thing when he walked out of the room, we talk about, he had like a jet black goatee and then all sorts of weird colors in his hair, and it was so obvious that he was dyeing it horribly, and no one ever said a word to him about it.
All right, let's take a couple calls. Bill in Rome, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, now, guys.
Hey, Bill.
Jerry, now I've got to bust your balls, but listen, how the fuck can you look at Ronnie with that calico, what do they call them cats?
Calico.
Yeah, well, one of them on his fucking face and ask for advice.
But, you know, I didn't ask for advice. This was decided by the show that Roddy would do this today, and I said I was up for it.
You know what you got to do? Look at him and then look at Mike Walker, because Mike Walker's got the same thing going on.
Right.
And look how they look. And you don't want to look like that.
Right. Mike Walker's got a different color beard than hair. I've noticed that in his picture.
They got 15 different colored hairs in their goatee.
Right. Maybe, you know, I could make this lighter, but now I got to wait 2 weeks for it to grow in, trim it, get it back to all white. It'll probably take a month to get it back to all white. It's probably coming off.
We have the expert now joining us, Ronnie Mund.
Expert, yeah, real expert.
Ronnie, how do you think your job turned out over there?
I like it. It like the bottom part is darker than the mustache, okay? Because the mustache is not as thick as the beard yet. He should have waited until his beard was fully grown in before he did it.
If he shaves it now, is there going to be dye on his chin?
No.
Well, you got your answer there.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. I've never done it, so I couldn't tell you.
Can you describe?
But then again, I got some on my finger,
and
it's still there.
Oh boy!
You know.
Now,
So
can you describe?
See, that's one way to make him keep it and grow it in, and he'll see it's much better.
I might wait till the weekend to shave if I decide.
No, but you know what, Gary, give it some time. Seriously, let it grow in more, and then you know you got to get the feel of how to do it the way you want to do it, how you want it to look. If you want it to look more natural, you don't put as much on in spots. Like when it grows in, you could see like your mustache pretty much is all black, but then the bottom part of your beard is all gray. So you don't really do much on your mustache. You just you do a little bit, and you leave parts of it so gray, and you get used to it.
Ronnie, how much trial and error did it take?
They could say mine looks like shit, but I really don't give a fuck because I like it.
Well, how much trial and error did it take for you to get it right? Because you sound like an expert on
I fucked it up quite a few times.
How so?
Like Bob Levy came in here one time and said, "Dude, what the fuck did you do? Did you just paint your face?" I know he was breaking my balls, but he was right.
You got the wrong color?
No, I got the right color, and what I did was I really put it on real thick, and I left it on like an extra 3 minutes. And the more you leave it on, the darker it gets. You're supposed to leave it on 5 minutes and then wash it out.
All right, now can you describe that kit for the audience? You had
my little skull kit.
Yeah, you had a black lunchbox with a skull on it.
Yeah,
and we'll talk about the skull thing in a second. But what was inside? Like, what did you have? What's in the hair dyeing kit?
Well, it's the dye, and then it's a neutralizer, two different tubes. You got a tube of dye, a tube of neutralizer.
Okay.
Then you got a little cup that you put the shit in to mix it. Then you got a brush with a little thing on the back that you mix it with. And then you got the brush part. It's a two-sided thing.
It's pretty involved.
Yeah, it takes like 5 minutes. It's once you get the hang of it, it's 1, 2, 3. You jump in the shower when you're going to do your shower or whatever. Boom, you're done. It's nothing.
On Thursday's wrap-up show, a lot of the conversation was about Scott Salem, his lack of urgency, and what he did wrong today during the Mike Walker segment. And I think almost everyone from the show stopped by to let Scott know that he was wrong, and Scott defended himself. And when Scott defends himself, he gets a little testy. Here it is.
You think Scott deserved to get yelled at, no matter what?
Yeah, I mean, look, this is the Howard Stern show. We were going into the Mike Walker segment. Scott, A, didn't have Mike Walker ready to go. B, didn't have an excuse why he was ready to go. And C, took him 5 minutes to get it ready. So I could see why Howard was annoyed and why he yelled at Scott. I get it.
Well, thankfully, Scott Salem is here to defend himself. Scott?
Just go fuck yourself. I mean, come on. First of all,
I did have an excuse why it wasn't ready because I was working on. We had a problem with the news all morning, and yesterday I was still working on it for Robin. We couldn't get any of the.
Can I stop you there? I'm just going to play devil's advocate. Is there no one else that can do this when you're?
No, I could have done it, but it did. Every week I always remember. I
forgot.
I have to call engineering.
Scott, right.
I'm not the one that has to connect Mike Walker, and all I have to do is make a phone call and tell them connect Mike Walker. I forgot to make the phone call. Will usually will remind me if he. I mean, if I don't do it, he'll remind me anyway, or if I do it, he'll remind me.
Do you understand why Howard was mad? And do you I mean, that's all I'm saying.
I
get why
don't
Howard
need you
was mad
saying
at
I
you.
deserve to be yelled at.
Oh,
I know why he yelled at me.
I was sticking up for Howard. The guy said he was cranky. I said, well, he deserved to be cranky at you.
I was something was supposed to be done that wasn't done.
Okay.
Of course he's going to be mad. I didn't say he shouldn't be mad, but I wasn't laughing at the fact that he was mad.
No, I didn't think you were either.
I wasn't, happy about it. I get pissed at myself for not getting these things done. It should have been done. I was, involved with something else. Will, we work together, me and Will. If he forgets, I remind him. If I forget, he reminds me.
You could put. Here's a suggestion. You could put a standing alarm in Lotus Notes for 9 a.m. every Thursday, and it'll just pop up.
Right.
Scott, I want to know how you felt when Howard said this. Hit 2, Ted.
Scott's so fucking busy, he can't be bothered. Right. Holy cow. How long have we been doing this?
A long time.
Yeah, I mean, come on, huh? It's funny, right? Is that why you're laughing?
It's not funny.
It's funny.
It's not funny.
You don't care. You don't care if you ruin my show.
Why do you say I don't care?
Because you don't care. That's why I say it. You don't care about being professional.
It's furthest from. I do care. That's why I'm upset, too. I wasn't laughing. I care very much about what I do and how I do it.
You weren't laughing?
No.
At that point?
I had a smile on my face, but I wasn't laughing. I mean, it's not funny when I fuck things up.
Is it more of a nervous
It's funny
laughter?
to everybody else when I fuck things up.
No, but it could be was it nervous laughter? Like you just have Howard staring at you?
It's probably nervous laughter. It wasn't laughing because I thought it was funny.
Gary, how pissed does Howard get when something like this happens?
Well, what happens is once he decides that he's pissed and he verbalizes it, it really does seem to build. And it's got to sort of run its course, and it builds, and the more you try to slow it down, the more it builds. So Scott was sort of right to not fight back, admit guilt. But sometimes you sit there, like even with Ganji the other day, Howard was getting mad at him, and he goes, I know, you're right. I know. He must have said that 10 times, but it doesn't stop it.
Right.
You just have it's like an avalanche. It stops on its own, and you can't really control it.
And also, Ganji was so disingenuous with the apology, too.
Sometimes Howard tries purposely to push your button to just get you riled up, to get you to explode. And I know he's done it many times to me over the years. So this time I was wrong. I did something wrong. I'm not going to fight back and get mad. I'm wrong. Okay, you got the right to yell at me.
Scott DePace, you really feel that Scott is unprofessional or doesn't take responsibility for his mistakes?
No, I think there's a he makes mistakes with us every once in a while. He's got one of his jobs is to set Howard's board up for us so that we can get the right type of audio feeds that we need. The other day he messed it up, and when I went to him to say, "Hey Scott, you messed that up," he was just really like a blank wall, like he didn't care. He was like, "Oh, I'll fix it later." And I just was like,
listen, we've talked about this in our office before, and unfortunately for the setup here, it's not nearly as much fun as it was at K-Rock, because at K-Rock, Scott was all the way down the hall, and when Howard would scream and yell, and we would all marvel at the lack of urgency in Scott's step. Like, you've seen me, like, I've almost knocked people over running into this. Howard goes, I need this. We've all almost knocked people over, and Scott moves at his own pace, man. Nobody's making him go any faster.
And it is the most frustrating thing, too, when you feel a sense of urgency that you don't feel is being shared by him. Because, again, I'll run in and I'll be like, Howard needs blah, blah, blah up on Gary's page now. And he just stares at you.
He interprets it. He processes it. Then he sighs and he goes, all right.
Let me explain.
Hold on. Let the gentleman defend himself.
It was already past the time that it could have been corrected. So I said, I couldn't run in during the middle of the show. Unless it's an emergency.
Yeah, I'm not talking about this particular incident today. I'm talking about a general overall
It was
attitude.
like, okay, I know what's wrong.
Exactly.
I can't do it.
Is not what I want to hear. I want to hear, I'm sorry. That's what I'd like to hear.
Yourself. I'm sorry. Don't fuck yourself. I'm sorry.
I want to hear that you care.
I'm not going to apologize to you.
You said okay. Okay doesn't do anything.
Well, what was the problem?
It does.
Tell me what the problem was.
He made our job a lot harder in the editing process. Not necessarily mine.
Not yours at all.
But
what was it?
Basically, we had music ended up being part of our audio mix that we don't want to be part of audio mix for rights reasons.
So that was an accident on Scott's.
It was an accident on Scott
Salem's
That's
part.
happened a number of times. Recently,
Well, it happens
a lot better.
It happens, yeah, but it happens because we have to do certain things for our board where it'll screw you up, but we need to do it. And purposely, we need to do it, so it'll screw you up.
And we know when those
purposely.
times happen.
And this was a particular time where we had...
No, you just forgot to check the board that morning.
No, I did check the board, and I explained to you that we had everything
That's what you told me.
On Monday morning, everything was in disarray because the power was off all weekend. So in the process of checking all the equipment, I didn't check it 3 times to make sure that I... Really?
You mean so you checked it twice and it was okay? When it
I
wasn't?
did because I went back. I had to go. No, I had to go back and double because we had things that weren't working, and I had to give myself all of those buttons that I had to push to check everything out.
So I think if I'm listening to this, I think what Scott DePace is saying is the answer is, hey, it was a crazy day. A lot of shit went down.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I missed it. But I understand your explanation.
I
That
said
it was,
that. I said that to him.
That-
I said
you
okay.
didn't.
I said
exactly,
I didn't,
okay.
I said okay. I'll take care of it. I was, we had a shitload of stuff going on this morning, and I missed it. So
You said it was more like, okay, I checked it this morning. I guess I missed it, and you walked on.
That
was
sounds-
like.
that sounds like
what do you want me to do? It was already done.
It really
You
makes
want me to
it-
get down on my fucking knees and suck your cock? I mean, come on. You want a golf ball or a tease? Maybe I give you and make up for it.
comedy
Come
by
on,
Scott.
get the fuck out of here.
You really made
Okay,
a lot
you
of
told
people's
me.
jobs hard, and I wanted
It's
to
not
feel
that
a
hard.
little
You have other
sense of-
feeds that you have other direct
They need
feeds
to
that-
rebuild every goddamn
All right.
audio
Yeah,
feed to
okay.
make it right.
So it takes 10
I wanted
fucking
to hear a
minutes
little
more.
bit more of a I'm sorry.
Holy
but,
shit.
I'm totally on the Pacers side on this one.
It's like what?
All right, how do you check something? I'm sorry, Jeff, but how do you check something
The
twice?
last time I checked it, I had to do something after I checked. Forget it.
Wait, guys, hold on. Give Scott a chance to explain himself.
Give Ronnie a chance.
We found something that wasn't working, so I had to go back and press the buttons, and then the show started, and I forgot to reset it up the way it should have been.
Understood.
That's what happened. That's what happened. I checked it again. It was all working right. Everything was fine. Something went wrong. Something wasn't working. Now I had to go back, push those buttons that shouldn't have been pushed to do some other work, and then the show started, and then it's getting my mind to go reset everything.
But at the end of the day, what Scott DePace is saying, at the end of the day,
I don't show concern. Of course I show concern.
It was your mistake, but we understand that it was a busy day and that there were a lot of things going on. But it was your mistake.
I didn't say it wasn't my mistake.
But I guess he's saying like you would have gone, "Hey, sorry, I fucked that up, but I'll fix it." Instead of
I said, "Okay, I'll fix it." I mean, what else can I fucking do?
Sorry,
he wants the apology.
What do you want me to say? Okay, I'll leave it the way it is.
No,
All right, fuck you. I didn't say
Scott,
fuck you.
He wants the apology.
He's not getting a fucking
it's more
apology.
it's more than the apology, though. He wants to know that
You
you're.
fucked up my audio this morning with humming cameras. Did I hear an apology? Holy shit.
I was driving in my car listening to the wrap-up show, and there was a lot of things said that I want to dispute. I want to address.
Well, you know what's irritating me? This boys' night out.
Yeah, me too. I'm not doing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why, what, they got into that
You
yesterday?
think it's irritating you?
What happened?
What happened? What happened for you? And I'll tell you what happened for me.
Well, it just seems weird that everybody's like, well, I want to go, and
Yeah.
I want to go, and I'm like, what are we talking about
I
here?
don't
It's
know.
dinner.
It's you know what happened? Gary said to me, like two things sort of happened at the same time. Gary said, "Hey, Beth's away. you want to go to dinner. It was very nice.
Yeah.
Very sincere. Said it to me off the air. I said, yeah, you know what? I said, that'll be fun. Maybe. I said, I gave him a day maybe, but I said, I'm not even sure. I don't know. Simultaneously, Artie called me at home and left me a message, really sweet message saying, hey, I know you got some free time now with Beth away. Let's either go out to dinner or get a couple of guys to go to dinner. Dinner's on me, you know, that kind of thing. Said dinner's on me 5 times. I don't know. It was very, it's on me, it's on me, it's on me. So,
well, I know you were obsessed with making sure that you always pay, and I wanted to make sure, you know.
Whatever. So I thought about it. I said, hey, I haven't seen Artie in a long time socially. It'll be kind of fun. And Gary, I always enjoy getting. I said, well, I'll mention to both these guys that we all had the same idea. Let's pick a night and go to dinner real early.
I was thinking, honestly, me, you, Fred, and Gary. Like, I thought it'd be a nice little...
Yeah, nice little dinner.
Yeah.
No Benji?
Well, yeah, that's the problem. Well, here's what's happening. If you listen to the wrap-up show, then it's like, well, Benji's like, wait,
no, I wasn't.
I'm insulted. Wait, no, I know you never say that, but it's, you know, all of a sudden we go, well. So Gary gets on the wrap-up show with that John Hine.
Another troublemaker.
Yeah, and they're trying to figure out, like, who should... And I didn't realize, like, Jason feels he should be at the dinner.
Jason feels slighted. He's been waiting for an invite for 8 years or something.
Well, he's in Girls' Night Out.
Yeah, and there's a weird thing that goes on, too. Like, Jason goes, you know... Jason and Will are one person, like Sal and Richard are one person.
They make
They
one
come
person.
in a package.
They come in a package. Jason and Will come in a package
You know
for
what they
some
should
reason.
do?
I
They
don't
should be
know
like
why.
the man with 2 heads. Chop off one of their heads and put it on the other guy's body. Then you
So
solve the
Gary was
problem.
analyzing the levels, and Jason and Will are definitely in the same level because it's like they're one person. You go, and then Jason even said, well, if he's going to only invite one of us, invite me. Forget Will.
Right.
But meanwhile, you don't invite Jason if you don't invite Will.
Right.
And then it's the same with Sal and Richard. Sal and Richard are one person. They've made themselves into one person. You don't think of them as anything else because, like I was even saying to Beth, you know, oh, maybe we should have some people out to the house. We'll have, you know, people from the show. Maybe they. And then I go, oh, but there's a problem. I go, I don't want Sal in the house because he's so fucking weird. I love Sal, but he's weird. And then Beth said to me, well, what's the problem? I go, well, then I can't have Richard.
Right.
Because, well,
Richard
what do you mean?
loses out.
I go, because Sal and Richard are the same.
Can I tell you how weird it could get? But see, Jason and Will does not want to be one person.
Right.
Jason doesn't mind as much.
Right.
Sal and Richard, both of them want to be one person. They really do.
Right.
So John Hine had some people come
in
out.
fact, Will and Jason don't even like each other.
Well,
Will doesn't-
Jason likes Will more than Will likes Jason.
Right, yeah, Will doesn't like Jason.
Yeah,
He likes him,
it's
but-
a big shock when I found out Will doesn't like Jason.
I didn't know either.
Will likes
Shock to
Jason, but they became roommates sort of by convenience, not because they have a lot in common.
Right.
And then everybody thinks they're these great friends.
Yeah,
and
that's
Will's
what
like,
I thought.
Will's like, we're not great friends. I like them, but we're not like great friends. But let me tell you something. So John Hine had some people out to his house a couple of weekends ago. It was like me and a couple other people. So he drives Sal home every day, and he says, "Hey Sal, you know, would you want to come by?" And Sal says to him, "Did you invite Richard?" And he goes, "No." And he goes, "Do you think you could invite Richard?" And John's like, that was just uncomfortable, not because he doesn't like Richard, but now Sal's dictating who, you know,
the guest list.
Sal said, even on the wrap-up show, I can't go somewhere without Richard without telling him because I would feel too guilty.
Yeah, I mean, these two assholes have become like husband and wife.
They pee together.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Every
ridiculous.
time they walk to the coffee room together, you never see them apart.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of weird. So that's how this whole... And I was listening to this, and I said, forget going to dinner, because...
It became a big thing.
Hey, you know what's so crazy, too? I'll give you the A, B, and C. First of all, going to dinner with me is so not fun. I mean, Gary and Artie can tell you this. I mean, I go and...
I've always enjoyed it.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, it's not what you think it's going to be.
But it's just I actually
It's not even great.
I enjoy going to dinner with you
Yeah.
because we get to talk about non-show stuff, and which we don't do here.
And we have a good time. But,
yeah, but it is enjoyable.
But it's nothing...
It's not the panacea that everybody thinks it is.
Yeah.
Now I got to look up Panacea.
And then like I get an email from Wayne Siegel because he obviously listens every day. He knows everything that
So
goes
now
on the
he
show.
wants to be at the dinner?
No, but he goes, hey, and he acts like he doesn't listen to the radio. He goes, hey, I know Beth's away. If there's going to be any kind of dinner or you want to get it together for a boys' night and
I'm
have
around.
dinner, he goes, I'm around. And then I'm like, well, how deep does this is turning into a bar mitzvah?
Right. I was like imagining the table now.
Yeah.
Now you need a separate room in the restaurant.
And that's what
because
happens.
it's a party.
And really, there's nothing great about going to dinner with me. I'm such a fucking miserable bore.
Listen, Howard, something casual. I hired Fleetwood Mac.
Right, yeah. Let's bring in the dancing girls.
Now, what's the B and the C? If the A is, because I do think you.
The B is, wow. If I go to dinner with two guys, everyone gets so hurt and insulted.
If Artie's
Did you hear the wrap-up? Did you hear Scott the engineer? I've never been invited to dinner with Howard. I've invited this guy to 50 different parties,
but not with just
not just me and dinner.
Well,
the other never happened.
And how does it get to where it's your pressure? You didn't do any inviting.
Now you have to do it.
It should be made of me or Gary.
That's what I was going to say. Now all these people are saying they want in. Artie's saying he's paying for the dinner. How are all these people inviting themselves?
I'm honored that people want to go to dinner with me. I really am. But I have to tell you, no one ever was looking to go to dinner with me. You know what I mean?
You weren't big man on campus.
No. Nobody.
You're like the
shun
homecoming
me.
queen now.
That's the problem. I'm not comfortable being the homecoming queen.
I see that.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's the one thing. Everybody doesn't hear you when you say that.
I'm not the
Everybody's
homecoming
thinking
queen.
selfishly.
Well, I remember,
Scott doesn't go to dinner with anyone. Why do you want to go to dinner with me? What is this?
I didn't say that. They brought it up, and they said it's got invited, and I just said no. I said the truth. I didn't say I wanted to go to dinner. I never brought it up.
And it was never like that.
Gary and Artie. You did say that you've never been. You brought up that you've never been invited.
Well, you guys were talking about it, and I just said, yeah, I've never been invited, but I didn't lobby to get invited to this party.
And believe me,
he's given up, like Gary said.
I given up.
You're gonna have a nice night with your wife at home. What do you need me for?
Lobbying. First of all, it's not a party. I didn't throw a party.
Well, dinner, whatever. But I didn't bring it up. I didn't complain about it. If it happens, it happens. If not, fuck it. Who gives a shit at this point?
How bad it is. When I had that party and Howard decided to get on the boat, so many people tried to dive on the boat. The boat almost
you know what it looked like? It looked
so
like Cubans escaping.
Really?
I went to Robin's
like
house. Robin had this beautiful party, and I'm sitting there. I go, everyone's going on this boat. I gotta
got
go.
a beautiful boat, too.
I'm going to go on the boat. So I slip on the boat, get right in there. I'm with Robin. Next thing I know, I start to feel water in the boat because the boat was tipping down into the ocean.
People were diving off
the water.
The deck.
People,
leaving.
And it's embarrassing.
You're a rock
And
star.
number two, and then when I'm on there, I feel pressure. Like, well, I should be doing something with everybody.
Right.
I just
Then
want
you
to
got to
sit.
make it a big event.
Entertain the boat.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But this has turned into just. Artie and I were both had the same thought. Like, okay, how is that doing? Let's go out to dinner. Now it's like the Last Supper.
I know. So I shouldn't have said anything on the air. That was my mistake. I just thought it was. I don't know. It
said
applied
it after the fact.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened.
Can we bring up one other thing? Because I didn't make it.
I should play those clips.
But it didn't make it to the wrap-up show clips. Like Will and Jason were talking about how they did go to dinner with you once early on. Right when they first started working here, I told you, hey, these two guys do great work. I want you to meet them.
Right.
And now they're both lamenting the fact that they were really young. They had just started working here. They were completely starstruck by you, and it almost didn't feel like a dinner, and they'd like to get another shot, but they don't know if it's ever going to happen.
Well, first of all,
that's what started Jason's lobbying. He's lobbying before time runs out.
I don't even remember that dinner.
Cinderella.
We went to Josephina's.
Oh, did we?
It was the four of us and Casey.
Wow. Oh, there's a party.
Oh, my God.
What the hell was going on
Casey
there?
was building a computer.
Yeah, right. I didn't realize Casey was going home praying to Satan.
Oh.
Drawing in blood in the Bible.
Right. Let's see.
I got a new King James version I'm going to bleed on.
All right, here you go. Let me see if I should... I don't know. We've kind of actually explained everything that went on.
I didn't hear this, though. I'm dying to hear what the...
You want to hear
do
this?
the levels.
You always want to hear the passion.
Right.
All right, here you go.
I got an instant message from Jason that was like sort of ha ha ha. You know what I mean?
Boy.
But he's like, Will and Jason, I would really like to go. And then he said, but if he says no to Will, then just have me come. It was a joke. It was a joke.
You sure
it was like, if you can't get both of us, then get me in.
So it was one of those jokes, but also asking to be included in the dinner.
I got the impression that they would like to come. But for Jason, I got the impression he'd like to come no matter what. And I think I know Will well enough where Will would like to come if he were invited, but is not looking to come if he's not invited. That's just Will's personality. Will's like, I'd love to come, but I'm not going to fucking beg you to go.
So wait, are you saying Jason's looking to come even if he isn't invited?
Yes.
Did anybody else lobby besides Jason?
Not so far. He was the first.
And only.
But he won't be the last. I can guarantee you he will not be the last.
So Jason, you blatantly lobbied with an IM?
Yeah.
Posing as a joke?
No, I wasn't a joke.
I thought it was.
No, I was being dead serious.
Level one is Howard, Robin, Fred, and Artie. I'm mostly in level 1, but sometimes I can be in level 2. Probably more level 1 now than I used to be, but there was a lot of times where it was those 4 guys in the studio, and then
I just realized all the wrap-up clips you pick, it's just you talking, Gary.
I don't pick them.
Oh, you don't?
No, John picks them.
So you mostly talk, I guess.
No, that's not true. I mean, just today it is, but it's not always at all.
so rides level 1 and level 2. Benji's definitely in level 1 a lot, but certainly no lower than level 2. Level 2 is, I think, the guys in the office, which is John, Jason, Will,
Sal and Richard.
Well, see, but the thing at Sal and Richard is they're weird because not only are they connected, I think that Sal sometimes pulled down Richard's rating. You know what I mean?
No. Well, he's right about
He's
that.
absolutely right.
He's right.
That's a great analogy.
Because I would invite Richard to things.
There's a level 3, and Sal keeps Richard there.
Yep. Sal's in no man's land.
Howard, you can invite Richard. I have no problem with it, for real.
I know you don't.
I know you want me to be angry
Richard
about
hasn't.
it,
But Richard hasn't. Hey, by the way, I want to defend Sal for once.
Thank you.
Sal.
There you go.
You got to hear this clip. This is Sal on the wrap-up show, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I ran into Sal in the hall yesterday, and honest to God, he was turning the corner. And I saw him, and I said, oh, there's Sal. I never get to talk to Sal. Let me talk to Sal. So I asked him a couple of questions, and we started talking. This is before the show started yesterday. And we had a conversation. I don't know, a 2-minute conversation. And then he was telling me he had seen the Leno show, and he had some thoughts about it, which were kind of interesting to me. So I go in the studio. It dropped a bombshell around here. People started accusing Sal of trying to kiss my ass, that Sal had waited and stalked me so that he could have time with me. This is what I mean right here.
This is crazy. Everything that happens here is observed if it happens around you.
Yes. This is what
then analyzed.
Yes. And Sal did nothing wrong. I'm telling you, I stopped Sal in the hall to talk to him. Sal had nothing to do with it.
You were kissing ass.
Yeah, I actually was. I was kind of, I wanted to connect with Sal. And I tell you, listen to this part of the wrap-up show.
What was so funny?
After yesterday, Howard had to complain about the Jay Leno show. Well, guess who else had to complain about the Jay Leno show to Howard? And so before the show today, Sal had to stop Howard.
And that JD watches everything from that glass room of his. He's right next to me.
He's consumed with this, too.
Well, JD sits right outside my office, and he has a glass wall, so he watches everything.
And had to just go into this long diatribe about everything that was wrong about the Leno show, and even like how bad his monologue is.
You know, JD's right. First of all, Sal's usually not in the hallway, so Sal A had to be here on time today, and then B, he had to be in the hallway. Sal doesn't usually wait in the hallway.
So you think Sal? Wait. So you think Sal planned this strike? You think he knew when Howard was walking down the hall, stepped out, and made sure that he stopped Howard in his tracks?
Yes, I think that Sal watched it last night because Howard talked about it. I do agree with that. I think that he formulated on his last night on his way in this morning. I think he formulated an opinion. Sort of a discussion to have with Howard, and made sure he was there to have it with him.
Brian, did he bounce that off you at all on your drive in?
Yeah, he definitely did something like that.
He
ran it by me. He also said, it was like funny because I was like, why do you even bother watching him? All you're doing is giving him more publicity when you talk about it. And he goes, I don't know why I watch it. I guess I watch it because Howard told me to, and talked about watching it. So I want to, get his opinion about it.
Well, Sal was totally, trying to defend himself. And I'm here to tell you that I'm the one who called Sal into the conversation. And Sal ran into me. He was completely on the other side of the building.
You went looking for him?
No, I didn't look for. No, he just happened to turn the corner. It was a total random meeting in the hall.
All right.
There was no setup. If he wanted to see me, he would stand outside his door.
And the fact is,
watched Entourage.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact is, I don't know why he's catching shit about him doing maybe some show research. It's a big subject on the show.
Funny.
Sal's a writer on the show.
Right.
Yeah, why wouldn't you try to check it out and have an opinion about it?
I watched Entourage on HBO On Demand. Then I turned on Leno, and after 7 minutes, I rolled over. Then in the morning, I'm with Brian. Of course, it's a normal topic of conversation. Jay Leno comes up every day, so I discuss what I saw with Brian. We talk about a million subjects, but Brian, to say that I fabricated this or to test it out, no, he said I came across as testing it out. That's bullshit.
Dude.
Come on.
It's really not.
Okay, so now I express... I expressed my interest on a show that everybody has an opinion about.
So, okay,
everybody,
answer-
just so, which all of a sudden now, me expressing an opinion turns into some sort of conspiracy that I'm going to get Howard in a corner in the hallway and kiss his ass. It's ridiculous.
How many days a week? Stop talking for a second. How many days a week do you stand outside your door
Never.
and wait for Howard to
Never.
come?
He never does.
And why did you do it today?
I didn't. I was walking down the hall and he was walking towards me.
How convenient.
So Gary was really busting his balls.
Everybody
but Sal,
believed it. You know, it was a theory that everybody jumped on.
Sal never, ever bothers. Sal is across the hall from me, and he sits in that room. He never bothers me in the morning. And I am telling you, he was walking in the hall. He was coming around the corner, and I stopped and spoke to him.
Well, he certainly could have used your help yesterday.
I know. Well, I heard this on the replay. Ralph, you're on the air.
Yeah, I was listening to that. These guys sounded so fucking ridiculous. They sounded like a bunch of fucking jealous girls because Sal talked to you in the hall. They all were freaking out.
Yeah,
like they got some FaceTime. Sal got some FaceTime with you, and they were all fucking jealous.
And I was interested in what Sal had to say. Actually, in that JD, one thing that drives me crazy with him, he sees me walk by every day, and I always bang on his glass and say hi to him, and he acts like he don't even say hello back to me. And meanwhile, he's watching everything I'm doing.
Yeah, you're like TV to him.
Yeah, he watches it. He was busy watching Sal and myself in this hallway.
That should be me in the hallway.
You know what they say, JD?
Yeah, who knew you were sitting there beating off going, I should be with Howard.
I don't know. That wasn't it at all. It was how passionate Sal was sounding.
He was having a conversation.
Okay, I get that now.
Oh,
all right,
God.
calm down, guys. I apologize to Sal, and I don't know how to react whenever you just knock on my window.
I waved to you. You waved back, you mutant. Say hi.
Well, I don't want to bother you.
Bother me. I'm bothering you.
Yeah, you can't, waving back would not be bothering him.
Well, sometimes I'm actually doing
JD
something
is so
too.
used to people shunning him. He's like Frankenstein. That's why he accidentally kills a girl down by the river.
Of all the people to be in a glass office to be observed.
Oh yeah. I love those tours.
I understand JD is kind of awkward and stuff, but you would figure after like 8 years of talking, he would learn how to talk and stuff. He still can't
Did you
talk.
hear the tape of him yesterday on the
that
wrap-up
was
show?
great. I loved it.
JD could not get out a sentence on the wrap-up show yesterday. Wait, I don't know. Listen to this. Listen, here's JD on the wrap-up show yesterday. You got to hear this.
He's retarded.
I don't know if he
Fuck you.
necessarily actually wants me there.
He asked you point blank.
But that's on the air. We'll see what happens off the air. Something happens.
He doesn't talk to anybody off the air.
Well, whatever. Well, okay. We'll see. It's still they don't even know when they're doing it.
What's going to happen off the air?
I'm not saying. I'm just. I don't know. I'm just saying. It's.
He asked you on the air. If you're not there, he's going to go, "Where's JD?" And I'm going to go, "I don't know. He didn't take it seriously."
No, well, first of all, I have to be told. Listen, no plans have been made. So until that is done, if I get the plans known to me or something, then I'll go. I guess.
What are you talking about?
I said to JD this morning, what happens to you on there? He goes, I get pressured because you're not allowed to have dead air, and it screws him up talking.
I love when JD goes, listen.
Right. Yeah.
Because you're going to have to listen hard.
JD's a pro, no dead air.
So you hate when those tours come through because people introduce themselves to you, right? Like that's the thing. You hate that.
Well, it's just odd. It's just like, it's odd. I don't know them and
It's like, it's odd. It's like,
why don't you get curtains?
I don't know.
I don't know them.
That I know
But
that.
I'm a guy and I tap on that glass and you get weird.
No, I know, but sometimes I'm actually putting, trying to finish editing something or whatever.
Right.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Not now.
But the speech thing, I figured, Ralph makes a good point. You think after 8 years being around us and you're pretty well accepted, I can understand maybe most of your life you were shunned. But gee whiz, that's a guy. I mean, you got damaged all over you when you talk like
There's
that.
no chance if you played JD on the air 8 years ago and today. It's just
I know. Here's JD talking about fancy restaurants because I guess he was commenting on fancy restaurants because we were talking about going out to dinner.
Right.
The problem I have with whenever I've eaten at nice restaurants is the portions. The portions seem very. I mean, they seem small, but after you eat it, you seem okay. But man, you look at a little strumpet or something, and it's and the fancy plates. Whatever. That's just me.
So you're a quantity guy, not a quality guy? Is that what you're saying?
No. I mean, I I don't know. I mean, I seem like I should be, or not should be, but like when you're looking at the fancy food and it's, less quantity, then I become quantity. But after I eat it, I become quality. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying anymore.
He never finished a sentence.
No, he really is that kid from that movie.
Yeah, sometimes like at the end of my stand-up set, I'll bring JD on stage,
No.
and I introduce him, and the crowd loves him.
They love him,
And then he goes to say something, and he goes, "What? I don't know."
I can never. He introduces me sometimes, and every time, like, I just don't know what to say, and I haven't even came up with anything to say. And I
But I do it now. It's been 2 years. Maybe you think of a little line.
Well, I don't know.
When the tour,
fancy plates.
when the tour comes, what do you mean the plates intimidate you? What is that fancy plate?
No, I mean they're just like squares or something. I don't know.
Square plates intimidate you?
That throws
No, but it's
There's
the
a
way.
parallelogram on a plate.
I don't know.
I start thinking about
What do you mean?
science.
I want to understand. What are you saying about plates in a restaurant?
Just they're different. They're like a design. They're an actual like people put thought into what the plate looks like.
That looks like a pharaoh.
And you don't like it?
I didn't say I don't like it. It's just different.
You just said, the portions are small.
I don't even know what I said yesterday.
Yeah, well,
The silverware.
What did you mean with the portions were small, but then it's filling? Like,
Well, like
it looks small.
Well, yeah, when you first look at say something that's a smaller portion. It looks small, and it's like, how is this going to fill me? But then, after you eat it, you seem okay.
I have portion anxiety.
Do you think there are trick plates? Like the plates are so big that they make the portions look small?
No, that could be true.
It's like the mirror on your car.
That could be. I haven't thought about that.
I don't know. The wrap-up show yesterday was really good. There was a lot going on, and then, but Sal made the best point I've ever heard him make, actually, about you, Robin.
What did I do?
Well,
crazy.
He was talking about. When you and I were sort of going at each other, and I was talking about how you want to be married, and you made this statement, and Sal actually really hit into something.
I say?
Sal, what'd you think of that whole exchange?
Typical Robin.
What do you mean?
way?
She's an alien. I don't mean that in a the way you might be thinking. She's just not from this planet. I don't get her. I mean, she every day some wacky shit just comes out of her. The fact that you, as a human being, cannot. I mean, she can't find love. She can't attach herself to somebody. She always pushes men away. She wants to be with somebody, but not somebody she'll miss. What the fuck?
I mean, that was key. You said, yeah, I want to be in love with somebody, but not with somebody I'm going to miss.
I never said that. See,
You did.
people are
Get the
I said,
tape.
I'm not looking to be with somebody so I'll miss them if they leave. That's what I said.
No.
I said I wanted to be with somebody because I care about them.
Robin, you know what love
but
is?
I would always want somebody to pursue their dreams
What is
without
love?
fear
That's not the
of
same thing.
making me upset.
That's not what I'm talking about. What is love to you? And don't start yelling. Tell me in a calm
Because
voice.
you won't listen to me. You're
What-
talking and not letting me tell you
Okay.
what I said.
What is love? What is love?
I want to know what love is.
What is it? What is your definition of love? I want to know.
I don't have a definition of love.
Yes, you do.
I do
Everyone
not.
does. How do you know when
Here
you're
we
in love
go.
with someone?
Everyone does. I have to be.
Have you ever been in love?
Yes.
Okay. What was that experience
It's a
like?
deep caring for someone.
Okay. So you care for somebody.
Yeah.
The someone
Okay.
wasn't you.
Now, you said you're open to the idea of marriage.
Sure.
Okay. So far, so good, right?
Okay, we're
All
on the
right.
same page.
On the
So
same
far,
page.
you've said what I've said.
All right. I would assume if you marry someone, you would be in love with them. Am I correct?
I would hope so, yes.
Okay. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you think it would be unusual that if your husband, who you're madly in love with, went away for a month, that you would miss them?
No.
You think that you think
Why
you would
I
not
miss
miss them?
I can still talk to them. It's not like they got on
Wow.
the
You're sick. You're
Mayflower.
Psycho.
And you can't ever talk to them ever
You're
again.
lying.
Oh, my
Would you miss the person?
And
who you-
then I would also go see them.
Let's say you couldn't.
I would look forward to enjoying them in
I didn't
another
ask you
way.
that. Would you miss them when they were, let's say they were gone for, like, I'm going to go visit Beth. but I'm not going to see her for 2 weeks. Do you think it's unusual that I make this statement, I would miss her for 2 weeks?
Yes. The way you say it, because it's like I'm inconvenienced. I
said I missed her.
This is what it sounds like to me.
Have you ever missed anyone? You're psychotic. You're uncontrollable now.
Oh, okay.
You've gone completely off the deep end. You know what it is, and I'm going to tell you with you.
I've not gone off the deep end.
Off the air. This is this character you've developed on the air.
No, wait.
Because off the air.
You're an asshole.
No.
Because you don't
You
know
developed
who
a character.
I am.
I don't.
And you will continually misinterpret
This is not the person I talk to off the air.
And then tell
You're being a hard ass. Be yourself.
I am
Be
not
yourself.
me.
Be yourself.
Oh, stop.
You're developing a character here because
I'm not a
you want
character.
what? You can't be a woman.
Being me.
You can't be a sensitive woman on the air.
I am as sensitive as they come.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm just not
You won't.
crazy.
You mean?
want
is it
me
embarrassing?
to be crazy.
Is it embarrassing to you to admit that you would miss a man?
To be crazy. That's what you want. You want me to be miserable
You are crazy.
and crazy.
No, you're crazy.
I happen
You're
not
insane.
to be a miserable
You're not crazy.
person.
You're nuts.
I don't look for reasons to be upset.
You mean it would What about admitting that you might miss another human being is embarrassing to you? What does that say to you?
How can you miss somebody these days? There's so many ways to communicate.
Well, it's weird that she can even make that statement because she doesn't even know who this guy is, and she can't say maybe I'd miss somebody.
Because I guess she's never really missed anyone.
No, I haven't.
Have you ever been in love?
Yes.
With who? Mr. X?
Mr. X, yeah.
You didn't look like you were missing him. I'll give you that.
I miss him.
I was like, see ya.
I don't think you've been in love.
Take care. Brush your hair.
I loved him very much.
You were in love with him.
Yes.
And was there a time where you wouldn't see him for a month?
Probably not a month.
2 weeks?
No, never that long.
All right. Well, then I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to get this out of you, but I think there's nothing wrong with admitting you might miss someone.
But you haven't had her gone for a month. You were having these issues. She hadn't even left yet.
Yeah, because I miss her.
But she was there.
I was sad that she was leaving. Yes, that's true. That's love.
Oh, please. That's ridiculousness.
That's ridiculous.
No,
What do you
yes,
think
it's
love
ridiculous.
is? I'm in touch with my feelings. You're not.
You're not in
You're
touch
fucking
with
off the wall. You're off the wall.
You're crazy.
Well,
you're
no,
having
you're the
feelings of missing a person while they're still there.
No, I knew that I would miss her.
But
we
how
were
did you
sad.
know that? She hadn't done it yet.
Holy mackerel.
But Howard, you're the other way. Beth goes away for a night and you miss her.
No.
And this is what I'm saying. He's already experiencing something that hasn't happened.
No. Listen, I'm a functioning...
Now, you can tell me that is not crazy, and a lot of people will go along with you, but they're all crazy.
Why are you worried about your cat dying, but your cat's not dead yet? Why are you worrying about it?
I wasn't worried about my
Why are you
cat
worried about
dying.
it? Yes, you are.
I was worried about
Why are
him
you worrying
suffering.
about it? Oh, come on.
And wondering what
how
to
do you
do
know
about
he's
it, and
suffering?
having to make the decision to put him to sleep.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it was.
I think you've lost it. And I think
well,
you're not in
guess
touch.
what? We're both of the same opinion about each other.
Right. You've gone off the deep end now.
You are a mess.
I'm not a 34 on the narcissism scale.
No, you're probably a 60 if you answer the questions right.
And you're not jumping out of planes.
That's right.
That's insane.
Oh, no, he's not jumping off the chair. He won't go out.
Oh my God! So if you decide to put your cat to sleep in a month, would you be sad?
What?
If you decide to put your cat to sleep in a month, will you be sad?
If you tell me now in a month I have to put my cat
That's
to
right.
sleep,
Will you?
that's different than being able
Why
to
be
talk
sad
to
now?
Beth on the phone.
But why be sad now? The cat's here.
That's
why
different
be
than
sad
being
now?
Because I'll never be able to be with him again. You will be with Beth again. You can
I
talk
see.
to her every day.
I see.
Can't make out with a phone.
Yeah. It's a big difference between somebody being with you and talking to them on the phone.
No, there's a big difference
Robin,
in having this
can I
feeling
tell you something?
that you
There
can't be
isn't-
attached to someone unless they're there.
Why live together at all then?
There's some people who don't have to live together.
There isn't a person listening to this conversation right now saying,
Look,
what
just
happened to
because
Robin?
everybody's
Do you understand?
nuts doesn't make
so
it
you're
right.
the normal one.
Just because
Do you
everybody's
see the narcissism
nuts
in that?
doesn't make it right.
Everyone
and
else.
number two,
everyone else is abnormal
has
and you're normal.
nothing to do with right.
No, you're putting on an act. I don't even believe what you're saying.
And I'm just telling you who I am. You don't want to know me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know who you are, but this is not who you are.
Okay,
This is the character,
I'm
Robin.
the person you have in your head, not the person I have in my head.
You are a narcissist.
And you agreeing with Sal, you really ought to question yourself.
I agree with Sal. I agree with Sal.
That right there should tell you something.
Well, I agree with that. No, but I think don't. I mean, if you care about someone, you could say to them, "I'm going to miss you." I'm going to miss. You're going to miss them.
No, not Robin. She only misses them. She doesn't even miss them when they're gone, and certainly would never miss them and say, "Gee, I'm going to miss you when you're gone."
She misses her while she's here.
No, I said I'm going to miss you. That's the difference.
You were already experiencing the missing. Ugh, I'm so upset she's leaving.
Yeah, I like being with her.
It depends on how much you let it affect you, but everyone can relate to saying, I'm going to miss somebody.
Of course, what Robin is talking about is abnormal.
The time that you're with
Who said I wasn't enjoying? We had a great time.
Oh, please.
But that's not weird. Of course you would. You realize you're going to miss Beth.
Look at who's talking.
Listen, you're the only
Bond.
one. Robin, you're the only one who even
I don't care
enunciates
if I'm the only one.
this.
I'm simply telling you who I am. Why do I have to be like everybody else for you?
But listen, you've got a problem. You need to go back in therapy.
I have a problem.
This is tremendous narcissism. It really is. And you know what? I understand why you built up these defenses.
Funny. You're so
I know
funny.
it works for you.
There's no defense here.
Yep. You're very, very defensive. Right now, you're being very defensive. I'm trying to help you, and you're not allowing me in. Fred, what do you make of what Robin's saying?
Don't even start with Fred.
Fred will tell you the truth.
Fred's a committed success.
What difference does it make what the opinion
I think Robin
is?
believes.
I want you to understand that this sounds abnormal.
I think Robin believes what she says, and I think her standpoint. I find it a little sad. I do.
Me too.
Because I think it's a form of protection. It's like you don't allow yourself to get
She's very
that
well protected.
close to people, and I understand that. I've been that way myself sometimes.
She's more covered than Lady Gaga.
But I understand why she has that opinion.
We've all been burned by the flame of love.
Robin, I understand.
And by the way, Sal,
you're all
and that,
codependent. That's what your problems are.
But I'll ignore that insult. But in that clip with Sal,
they're insulting me, but you're going to ignore my
Sal was
insult
being
to
a
you.
kiss ass in that clip. In that clip right there, where he was attacking Robin, he was being a total kiss ass.
To who?
To you.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah, absolutely.
Robin and I really didn't have much of a discussion.
He had to put Robin down.
No, he's saying.
Sal does that.
It's a wild statement when somebody says, "I certainly don't want to be in love with someone if that means I have to miss them."
I didn't say that either. I said I wouldn't fall in love with someone so that I could miss them and make them uncomfortable about living their lives.
How can you control missing someone?
But that's part of the
equation. Why would you want to control that?
I mean, the definition of love.
I think Beth loves the fact that I miss her.
Just because somebody leaves doesn't mean they're ripped out of my heart.
Listen, darling.
But those are your words. That's not what's going on.
That's not what's going on. Beth likes the fact that I miss her.
Good for her and good for you.
And so would you, and you would enjoy that too.
I would not feel good about you feeling bad.
That's not a bad feeling, missing someone. It's being human.
That's part of love.
That's called being a human being.
For you, Fred.
For anybody. If you go to a definition in the dictionary, love is part of an affection and an attraction.
My life isn't falling.
To miss them?
My life isn't falling apart, Robin. It's just I miss her. That's it. No, it's not. I'm functioning very well. I'm having a great time.
You didn't know if you could.
I had a great day yesterday.
Sure you did. You were miserable.
I had. You're talking about being a human being, and you know what? I'm going to tell you something. The day a guy calls you,
okay, I'm an alien, just like Sal said.
If a guy called you up and said, "Robin, I haven't seen you in 2 weeks. I miss you," that would melt your heart. And stop saying.
No, it's not.
You're
what
so
you
full of
say.
shit.
You say, "Oh, where's my wife? She's supposed to be here for me."
Oh,
what
my goodness. That's not what I'm saying. I enjoy being with her. And wouldn't you be honored if a man called you
you're
up?
Taking what you said and what I'm reacting to and turning into this noble thing.
Listen.
That, wow, honey, I really miss you.
I love you, and I'm sad for you.
Please.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, do you miss me when you don't see me?
Do you think
Not right now, I don't.
Right
now, I need to get away from you.
You can't miss me. You can see me.
I miss you right now.
And you've never missed me.
I do miss you, and you know I miss you.
Never called and said, "Robin, I miss you."
You never left for a month.
Yes, she did. When we were in Washington and we were broken up as a team.
We were apart for
And did you miss me? I missed you.
I missed you every day.
All right.
But I never said anything.
And you're in love with me.
Do you think Robin could ever be married?
No.
Yeah, right?
I wouldn't say
listen to you, Ralph. Could you? No.
No.
No, but you don't realize that. Now you're thinking about being
I'm looking to learn something.
You want to know
not.
something, Ralph? Robin could be married. I'm going to take that back. I'll tell you why.
I agree with you.
Because Robin off the air is a mush.
A mush.
She loves romance. She loves to be with her partner. I've seen her in action. And the day that she meets the right guy.
I certainly would enjoy another human being.
Yes,
sure.
she would.
I would enjoy it.
And Robin needs a man who is going to miss her when he's not with her and really enjoy her and be with her. She's a lovely woman.
If she found that perfect match, she would miss him as much as you miss
believe
Beth.
me.
Well, I'm certainly willing to find out.
Yes. She wants to explore this side of herself. She's on guard.
I'm just telling you what I know.
You need eHarmony.
I know what I know about you, and I know the real you.
All right, Howard. You
And
know
you're
what?
a
There
mush,
are times that
and
I
you're a
know you better
romantic.
than you know yourself.
No, and I agree.
And then maybe the same is occurring here.
You're
but
a romantic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're a romantic, and you love
romance, of course.
Yes, you do. And you would melt.
She would go gaga.
If a man,
Lady Gaga.
You'd be like Lady Gaga. If a guy said to you,
you'd have a bird's nest on.
If a guy,
you miss me.
I'd be wearing a mask.
Robin,
I'd be wearing a beehive.
Robin, I had to go to Vegas or go to, I don't know, pick a place. Atlantic City for 2 months.
Atlantic City.
I
think
don't know,
I
wherever
could
they
get
get
there.
Cincinnati.
And whatever it is, you had to work or whatever, and you were separate. Or he had to go to the Middle East. I don't know. You're with some Arab. I don't know what you're with.
Hello, Osama. I couldn't pick it. I miss you lots.
Right, and you go
around about this guy. Is there some guy in Florida or something she's flying around for?
What is this?
Like, is there some guy in Florida or something?
I don't know what Ralph is talking about.
Yeah.
Is that true?
I think so. I think there's something.
Robin?
There was
I
a
don't
rumor.
know what Ralph is talking about. I'm
I don't
not
know of
flying
this.
around to Florida.
You are seeing a guy in Florida.
No, I'm not.
Well, what if this guy called you up and said, you know what, Robin? I miss you.
This imaginary guy?
I don't know. Who knows? Ralph seems to know something.
I think over the summer there was. So you were in Florida a lot.
I was not in Florida a lot. I was in Florida once.
Were you seeing a man in Florida?
I see lots of people in Florida.
Were you seeing a romantic man
No.
in Florida?
No.
Okay, all right. I agree. I know you don't lie, so she's not. She's telling the truth.
Are you dating Dan Marino?
Ralph? She doesn't lie to me.
I don't know.
No, she would always tell me the truth. She would even say, I prefer not to answer. But if she said she didn't have romance in Florida this summer, then she's telling the truth. What you think?
Look,
You think
all right,
Robin would lie to me?
You think she's Sandra
Robin would lie
Bernhard?
to me?
Sleep with Sandra Bernhardt.
Do you think Robin would lie to me? Robin, are you lying to me when?
No, I'm not lying to
All
you.
right. So you did not have sexual relations in Florida.
No, I did not.
Okay.
Was there somebody
In Georgia.
Florida you were seeing or interested in?
I go to Florida because I like the state.
Well, that's not answering the question.
Yeah, the state the Klan started in? Come on.
Oh.
So
They got good taste.
all right. So
Wow.
I'm
In
just saying,
states, anyway.
All right.
flies around the country to see men.
right.
What?
Because she misses him.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I say you fly around the country to see men.
All
She
right.
loves romance, and she's a very, very soft-hearted person, despite the on-air demeanor. And there's certain defenses everybody builds up, including myself. And her particular defense is the suit of armor that Robin wears every day.
She tries to be tough.
Is this tough guy thing.
Good
But let me
Lord.
tell you something, and this is an advice to all men who want to be with Robin. You shower this woman with the kind of attention I'm talking about, where you say, Robin, I love you, I miss you.
Yeah.
She will melt
like
and be yours forever.
See, I can relate to I'm with a lot of women who actually need a shower.
When you were seeing
Well,
Jim,
they're on drugs, these
when
girls.
you were seeing Jim and you were in the middle of that and hot and heavy, you didn't miss him when he went on the road and
No.
no?
That's what he did.
Did you miss him?
No.
Okay.
Strange.
All right.
Poor Jim.
I'm crestfallen.
This is why I failed.
All right. Thank you, Ralph. All right. Mr. Smooth, you have the last word on this. I must take a break.
I
It's
don't
been
want to hear from Mr. Smooth.
You do not?
He's Mr. Smooth,
Who is
Robin.
Mr. I don't even know what Mr. Smooth is
Got to know what he's
say.
talking
I
about.
don't know what he's talking
All
about.
right. Robin doesn't want to hear from you.
Why are you wasting your time with Robin?
What?
She doesn't know what. Why are you wasting your time with Robin? She doesn't know what it feels like to be in love. There's
She
nothing
knows.
wrong with you missing Beth. She's 2,000 miles away. That has nothing to do with her talking on the phone. Maybe just miss holding her in bed.
Of course.
No idea what the fuck she's talking about. She's way off.
Again, all of you are crazy.
You want to know something? The opposite has been true in my life, where my reaction to somebody, leave me, I wouldn't even acknowledge that I miss them, and I would behave.
But that's a defensive mechanism.
And I would behave in a strange. That's right.
But
that was my way of getting through it.
acknowledge what you felt.
And I'll tell
That's
you, now I'm acknowledging what I feel, and you're not acknowledging what you feel.
I didn't say you weren't acknowledging what you
Right.
felt. I said what you felt was sad.
Yes, I wasn't acknowledging it. You're right.
Howard, you were right on point the other day when you said you knew you were in love when you want to lay back in bed with Beth after you had sex with her. All those other chicks you just want to get rid of, right?
That's right.
That's a fact. That's what happens. You wait
Because you like being with them.
3 o'clock in the morning, you're hightailing it out of there. When you're in love, you want to stay in bed with her the rest of the night.
Absolutely.
Mr. Smooth.
Mr. Smooth. No wonder you don't want to speak to Mr. Smooth.
I know.
I'll tell you, the worst thing to go through is the worst thing to go through is if you miss somebody and they have no recollection you even dated.
That's happened to me many times.
Oh, I've gone through that.
Or they answer the phone.
Sometimes many times I thought I was in a relationship with someone, and it turned out they didn't even know it.
Honey, do you realize I'm your boyfriend? Because I've been telling people.
Who are you? My first girlfriend that I called, the one I've had in the studio here.
Yeah.
Robin?
Yeah. Like she had other men when she was, with me, and I said, you're my girlfriend,
God.
and she goes, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. She goes, I didn't realize.
I guess everybody treated her the same way.
She said, she goes, I didn't think of you as my boyfriend. I mean, I'm seeing other people. I mean, I don't know that she had sex with them, but she saw people.
I miss the guy you're fucking too.
You know how it feels.
What?
You were on the other end of the stick. You know.
Absolutely. Many times. Artie's telling the truth.
No, that in all seriousness, I've missed a woman and they have no
idea who you are.
They're not even close to the same feeling.
Right. All right, thank you. All right, Robin, everyone agrees with me.
Well, that's good for you. Doesn't mean it's right.
Zolar, what do you think?
Zolar.
Mr.
Look at who we're having comment on.
Zolar's a bright guy. Go ahead, Zolar.
Well, yeah, actually, I was thinking of it as, I kind of miss them, but I kind of anticipate, my girlfriend's return. I don't miss them. What I was going to call to say is I hate when, I'm about to go somewhere and do something for 2 weeks, for instance. Before I even go, I'm getting the guilt from her. Oh, my God, you're going to leave me. I'm going to miss you.
That's what I'm talking about. That's wrong.
Well, that is wrong, but I don't do that.
Yes, you were doing it.
No.
You totally are doing that, Howard. I mean,
no.
And that's what I was objecting to.
Right, I knew that. I knew that, Robin.
All right,
Thank you,
Zolar.
You are brilliant.
See?
I told you I was smart.
I tried to tell you that.
Robin, you said that like other people have said he's brilliant.
All right, Robin, good for you. You have your point of view. I don't buy it, but all right. That's your way of getting through life, and I respect that. All right. And I must take a break. I can't talk to you all morning about this.
Look, let's never talk about it again.
Fair enough.
You don't want to hear the wrap-up show today, Rob?
All right, we have Lisa G here with headlines. Lisa G is going to tell us what's going on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Come on in, Lisa.
Lisa Glassberg takes shits at work.
Lisa?
Yes, hello.
What do you have? Hi.
Well, I know you were
agreed with me.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, I do.
You think missing a person is bad?
No, but it's how you're missing them. Robin is very independent.
Let's say how you're missing them is, there's ways to missing people that's appropriate and inappropriate.
Right.
Okay. But what's the idea that you don't miss someone? I mean, have you ever heard a human being say they don't miss someone? Let me ask you something. I've gone to a restaurant, as Fred just said. He said, I've gone to a restaurant, he says, and there's Beck's beer. If it's not there, I miss it. I mean, I
miss Beck's beer.
Oh, my
You've never
God.
missed someone?
I have, yeah.
You know why? Because you're human. And Robin misses people, but she doesn't want to admit it.
I miss heroin.
Right. You're right. Okay. So you missed something.
Can I tell you?
All right, I will tell you. I miss people who have died because you can't contact them again.
Okay. And then to a
But if
lesser
you're
degree.
constantly in contact, what are you missing?
First of all, you can
missing
contact
being
them.
with that person, spending
You're being
time with them.
when you're
no,
with
you're not.
them. Even when you're on the phone, you're with them.
Not with. That's not being with someone. That's checking in.
Again, that's this neediness of yours. No. This, they got to be there in the flesh.
Oh, my God. You know how long it took me in therapy to admit that I miss someone? That this is a major accomplishment for me? And that you...
I tell you, that doctor's steering you in the wrong way.
No.
This is what he's doing.
It's a very good
He's
thing.
turning your fig!
I'm enjoying actually feeling human and valuing someone and thinking that they're more important than someone else, that placing them above others.
All the time. I don't have problems with thinking somebody's more important.
No, this is bullshit. Now, maybe Lisa's never been in love either, because the two of you...
It's highly unlikely.
The two of you are very similar in many ways.
She loves two things, violins and cookies.
Yeah, you should start a support group.
A support group of what?
I miss
we
my
don't
cat.
Need support.
You miss your cat? Oh, that's terrible. Why would you miss a cat?
Is the cat alive?
Easy, Larry King.
Because I love it. And
Right. In other words, your
miss him.
cat is home, but now you're at work, you're missing the cat.
When I go on vacation, I miss my cat.
Sure, of course, that's normal. That's called being a human being. And Robin has the same feelings. She's, for some reason, created a persona.
What you're calling missing a person and what I would call missing a person are two different things.
No, they're not different.
Yes, they are.
In the way that Lisa can miss her cat, because she loves the cat.
I don't miss the cat like that. I notice that the cat's not there.
Do you notice that the cat's not there?
So it's like a couch.
I feel sad for you. That's all.
Don't feel sad for me.
I'm so.
Who needs your pity?
You don't know that it's sad that you can't feel.
I'm not.
You can't feel attached to anyone.
Be sad.
How sad is that?
I'll only be sad for me if I get sad.
The struggle you put up to admit you're human.
I am not human.
Boy,
obviously.
oh boy! No wonder that therapist quit the business.
Well, I'm not.
You know, her therapist left the business.
Well, your piano teacher committed suicide.
That's right. You know why? Because I was horrible at playing the piano.
So,
and you,
at least this woman had the good sense to just go.
You drove that woman batty. She said, "There's no way. I can't even get her to be human."
Not another 34 at 12.
She got her down to a 34.
I do a 34 under protest.
She's at 100.
I don't feel sorry for Robin not missing
I do.
anybody because she does miss somebody.
Of course.
She does.
Yeah, she does.
I know, but it's
You
just
know
sad
what?
that she has to put this persona on.
I don't have a persona again.
Well, it's
Is
a
there any
protection.
way-
A protection.
I don't want
a
to talk
protection.
to you
a
anymore
protection.
because if
I'm
I
sad for
can't
you.
say what I feel, I got to. You know what?
You don't feel that
I'll
way.
end this right now.
You don't feel that
You're
way.
absolutely right,
Thank
Howard.
you.
I miss someone every day.
Not every day.
And I'm miserable.
I didn't say you were
I
miserable.
cry.
It's human to miss someone,
I
Robin.
can't get out of bed sometimes. I miss
Lisa,
him
do you
so
miss your
much.
cat today? Even though you saw your cat this morning, do you miss the cat?
A little bit. I had
All right, so that's what we're talking about. Robin won't admit that.
I have a question for
I have
Lisa.
cats ask me if I'm missing them.
Well, of course not. You're Robin. You're a robot.
I feel guilty about that. It's like, oh my God, I can't
Why
believe
feel
it.
guilty? That's human.
I know.
It's called being human. And Robin is human, and she misses things and people and cats. But she doesn't want to look at it. It's too painful to her. But why, I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Lisa, it's human
Again,
to miss
I'm not a
something
psychiatrist.
happened. I'm not in pain.
Well,
I
that's
didn't
good.
say it's not
And it
necessarily
wouldn't
pain.
be painful if I did feel that.
Oh my God in heaven!
What's wrong with you? Why are you
What's wrong with
struggling so
me?
much? Why does this
Oh,
bother
my
you so
God
much?
almighty.
What is your thing about this?
Because I
is a
suffer
thing-
from the same
this
thing.
is
It
a
took me a
thing-
lot of therapy to miss someone.
This is a thing for
I'm
you.
sad for you.
This don't. If you keep saying
Your
that,
protection
if
makes
you
me sad.
Keep saying that. See,
Sorry.
That's what irritates me.
I see the
about
sadness
you.
in this.
It's for you. It would be sad. Don't feel bad for me. There's no
Argentina.
reason
What
to feel bad for me.
do you remember the show Star Trek? I'll leave you with this thought. Do you remember the show Star
Don't
Trek?
leave me with an
Answer yes or no. Do you remember? Do you remember the show Star Trek?
Do I? Let's see.
Right.
I miss it actually.
And remember how funny it was, the Vulcan Society, because
Funny?
remember
They
the
were logical.
right. Remember the Vulcans tried to eliminate all emotion. Remember that?
They did.
You know why that was interesting to us as human beings in terms of a plot to a story?
They
Because
were rational.
you can't eliminate emotion. And you're trying, and I understand.
I have not eliminated emotion.
All right.
I have
Okay.
emotions. I just don't have your emotions.
You're not 100% Vulcan. Not yet, Robin. There's still some humanity in there. You weren't raised on Vulcan. Stop it. I revel in the fact that you're chic at every
I
age.
just agreed with you. Why are we still having this
Right.
conversation?
No, you didn't
I'm
agree with me.
devastated. I miss everything.
Good. Well, then you're sick because you shouldn't miss everything.
I miss it all.
Sal, look when you started, man. Everyone turned on Robin.
I didn't start anything. Robin started it. I mean, that's her. I just brought it to the forefront. I was the one who had the balls to say it because everybody here is a bunch of ass kissers. You know, they all walk on eggshells. Bunch of wusses.
No, what do you really feel? That she can't find love?
Look, She can find anything she wants. You know what I mean? She can find planes to jump out of. She can find race cars. She can find all that stuff. I'm not saying that she can find love. I'm saying that she prefers not to find love.
Why?
She doesn't have to. She doesn't have to. Look at all the women in life, a good majority of women. What do they have? They have somebody that will provide them shelter, security, money. Robin has the ability to do that all on her own. She's completely self-sufficient. She doesn't need all that shit. So, if you really think about it, what's love? The only thing you really love are your children. You don't really love somebody you're with. I mean, you do in the beginning, but afterwards, it's like a Jekyll and Hyde syndrome. You don't love somebody anymore. You're stuck with somebody. It's like having a roommate you can't get rid of. So there's no real love. So Robin has the ability to buy love. She can get love whenever she wants because she's in that position. Now, if Robin was a cashier, let's say at the dollar store in Hoboken, I can almost bet that she would find love. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ask some Spanish broad who's working at the Sizzler washing dishes. She looking for love? You bet your sweet ass she's looking for love. But the definition of love to some people are different than others.
So, Lisa, being the only other female on the staff, what do you think about this whole conversation about love and missing people?
I think they're really ganging up on Robin, and she is who she is. If that's the way she feels, then that's who she is. You can't make someone something they're not. So that's, I feel for her when everyone gangs up on her and goes, oh, you're not human, you're a Vulcan, whatever. So she's been in love before, and no one can tell another person how to love someone. You have to do what's right for you.
But do you agree with Howard and Fred and Artie about, missing someone?
Well, I know I don't know if that means that you love or don't love someone if you do or don't miss a person, but I know with me, I'm very independent, so do I miss someone? Yeah, I would, but I wouldn't let it, ruin my day or my week. It's just like a little something you keep in your back pocket. I miss them. I wish I could see them, and that's it. I think maybe Robin was taking it to mean that, to the extreme, that you miss someone. She's listening to Howard and going, oh, my God, my whole week's ruined. I just think she's very independent, and she's okay by herself, and she's great with someone, too. I think that's the best of both worlds, not to lose who you are. Do I miss things? Yes, I do. Like I was telling Howard, yeah, I miss my cat, and I always feel so silly because when I first adopted my cat, I went, okay, I have a cat, here's some food, see you later. And I ended up really missing him, and I felt so weird about it. But now I really enjoy the fact that I care for something, and I love him, and I miss him. It's just a part of who I am, but I can't tell someone else how to behave. So, good for Robin. I'm her biggest fan, so it's all good.
Everyone in there was pretty much against you on, like the definition of love. And, because they're saying if you miss someone, you love them, what would you...
Is that how they know? They can't know unless they're in pain? See, that's my contention, that love shouldn't cause you pain. And they're all looking for pain to figure out if they're in love.
So how do you know?
Because you care about the person. You like being with them. But you don't have to be in pain just because they leave you.
So you think all of them have just like...
I think they have problems. They don't want to face them. They're little whiny babies and they're codependent and they don't want to deal with themselves.
And what do you think of Sal's comments?
I told Sal that he can go to hell.
got to just mention one thing real quick before the show ends. I saw a picture of a guy on the internet yesterday. It was the greatest thing I ever saw. He shaved his facial hair into the Batman logo, and it's crazy. And if Ronnie would do this, I would think it would be the greatest thing, because he's got that crazy facial hair, too, but his facial hair is just this big bush.
Right, it's not anything special.
I think it's kind of sexy. You look like some gigolo from the 80s.
Like some shit on my face. That's it. Ready for tomorrow. Hey, go and fuck yourself. Don't even start with me already. Alright? Stupid motherfucker. It matches your head now. Dark brown.
Thinking of backing out?
Too late now. This fucking guy made me dye my shit and everything here.
Alright, I'll ask him.
Yeah. Let's start the show.
It looks good.
Get out of here.
Oh, hey, I got to interrupt whatever dumb stuff we're talking about, because something big is happening right now.
What's that?
Ronnie, the limo driver, has been in with the hair cutting guy, Mike the barber.
Uh-oh.
And I saw his mustache this morning. He had dyed it dark brown. And Ronnie now has the Batman logo. He should have the Batman logo on his face.
They've been working on it right now.
Wow. Look how good that looks.
Oh, no. Oh, that's funny. You should keep that forever, Ronnie.
Ronnie, it's much better than your normal mustache. Holy mackerel. You're a genius, sir.
Thank you.
You're Mike the Barber,
That's
right?
great.
That's Mike the Barber.
Mike, talk into that microphone.
Thank you.
Mike the Barber, tell me about this. First let me look at Ronnie.
Yeah, let's take that in.
Shit I do for you, man.
Look at that.
That is funny.
Have you ever done a Batman logo before?
I've done a few Batman logos, but never on the mustache.
Mostly on the back of the head?
Yeah.
And mostly African-American people get stuff shaved in their head, right?
No. I get all kinds.
Yeah, because white people don't have the good hair for shaving stuff into the back of their head.
But white people have been doing it lately.
Have they?
Yeah.
Yeah? Getting a lot of white customers down there? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Look at that. And how long will his mustache stay like that? Probably like a week or so, right?
Yeah, about a week.
How fucking
wow.
Ronnie's got the Batman logo on his face.
That is great.
Can I say something? You look 50 fucking times better with the Batman logo than that other
than
shitty...
your regular crap. Yeah.
Did you see his shitty mustache that he had?
I wouldn't call it shitty, but I think this is better for him.
Me too. It gives him like more face.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at the color. It's stupid.
Yeah, but he wouldn't know it's the Batman logo otherwise.
Oh, I can't wait for him to go out on the street.
I went out on the street this morning like this, before it was done.
People were staring at him just because his beard and his mustache was so like dark,
almost black.
This looks cool.
And you wanted me to do this is dark brown. You imagine if I did black?
It's about
no.
the
This
same.
is great. This is perfect.
Look at that, man. That is fucking beautiful, dude.
Don't you love it, Ronnie?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, they didn't let you see it?
They didn't let me see it.
Here, put it up on the TV. Look at that. I'll ask you all about how you get that done, and look at that. Fucking cool. That's the Batman logo. You like it, Ron?
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
you look better.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Your other mustache takes up too much real estate on your face.
I don't know what that thing was.
What do you think of it, Fred?
I think it's terrific. I think you should go with the black.
No, he likes it brown, but it's about the same.
Yeah, but
you got to make a statement. It's good.
I don't know. It's, one side looks thinner than the other.
Ronnie, no.
That's a good shape for his face.
No,
Yeah,
you're
this side.
staring at it the wrong way. Let me see. Look at me dead on. No. It's even.
Is it?
This fucking man knows what he's doing.
You're uneven.
All right.
What'd you use, a stencil, or you do it freehand?
Freehand.
He did it
Wow.
freehand.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
Ronnie's a superhero. You think one side's thicker than the other?
Well, at one side he has more hair on it.
I see.
It's more porous. He has more hairs growing out of one.
Oh,
than the
it's
other.
Ronnie's fault.
Yeah, okay.
I'm half a wolf.
Of course it's my fault, Robin. It's always my fault, according to you.
I bring some spray when
You can spray it in? Yeah, you got to spray that area in, man. So, anyway, this is Mike the Barber. He gave Ronnie the Batman logo right on his face.
I love it. I love it.
Mike, where's your shop?
The Bronx.
In the Bronx.
Yeah.
You say you charge $40 for designs on the head, $20 for facial hair. That's pretty reasonable.
Yeah. Pretty reasonable.
Yeah, that's nice. So if Ronnie wants to maintain this, it would cost him about $20 a week?
But yeah, just about.
Yeah, right. Wow.
Ronnie, you're a walking piece of art.
Yeah. Wow. Mike says tribal designs are most popular. You once had a request to put a swastika on a guy's head, but you refused to do it.
Yeah. I wouldn't do
Yeah,
that.
right.
I was a little off.
Because what are you, like a black guy?
No. Dominican.
You're Dominican.
Yeah.
For a Dominican guy to do the swastika, it's almost like you're supporting a guy who wants to annihilate you.
Yeah.
Right. So what do you mean? You're not black, you're Dominican?
Dominican, yeah. Well,
What does that mean?
Well, I'm from the Caribbean.
Yeah,
Dominican-
right.
Dominican
But you're
Republic.
black, right?
He doesn't look black. What are you talking
What'd you
about?
say?
He doesn't look black.
Well, he's a black guy.
Everybody who's not white looks black to Howard.
He looks he like a Spanish dude.
Right, he looks Hispanic.
Yeah,
right.
but I would think people would think you're African American.
No.
I don't think so.
Not at all.
Fuck yeah.
African Caribbean.
Hell no.
Everybody.
No.
What?
He doesn't. I didn't
No.
think that when he walked in.
Not at all.
I said this dude's African American.
I was like, he's Hispanic, and then you listen to him. Of course, he's Hispanic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
a
but you're a
Hispanic
black
accent.
Spanish guy.
Yeah. You can,
Right.
you can say that.
he's-
Father's black
he's
Spanish.
not.
He's very light, Howard.
He's light
and
skinned
his
black
hair
man.
is straight.
Yeah.
Talking about, dude.
Anyway.
Why you
Whatever
insult
you
my
are.
barber for?
Howard is just terrible.
He's
What-
next. I'm
No,
no,
I'm saying-
Batman back here on you.
Whatever you are, I'm saying it wouldn't go with the Nazi kind of thing, you know.
What does go with the Nazi kind of thing? Who do you ask for that?
You got to get like a super white, like Swedish dude to carve that in your head. Let's see. Mike once spent 3.5 hours working on one graffiti design for a person's head. What the hell did they have on their head?
Well, he wanted his name. He was a little kid from Long Island, so he wanted his name. He wanted a tank.
What's a tank?
Yeah, he was like
an army tank?
Yeah, like a military tank.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Where does he work?
He doesn't work. He was 10 years old.
Isn't that weird?
His
Because
parents work.
isn't that going to grow back in a week? I mean, for 3.5 hours to sit there, you know?
It's what he wanted. It was his birthday.
Right. Wow.
These
man.
parents are too indulgent.
They are. The most requested thing to have carved in your head and your hair is, Robin, take a guess.
The most what?
The most requested.
To have carved in your head is the Nike swoosh.
Lightning bolt?
New York Yankees logo.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Of course we're
Well,
in New York.
he works right near Yankee Stadium, right?
Right, he's in the Bronx, right.
Mike's 35 years old. He's dating.
Well,
Who
you
are you
look
dating?
young for your age.
Dated my girlfriend, Nancy.
Oh, Nancy?
Yeah.
She a Hollywood actress or something that we might know?
No.
Could you carve the first chapter of my book, Private Parts, into my head? I would like that.
The whole first chapter?
Yeah, people just want to just read it.
Just read the back of your head.
Yeah. And what about Nancy? Is she black or Dominican?
We're not Romanian.
Romanian?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
See, Howard, what difference does it make?
I don't know. But hey,
You
beautiful.
gotta keep the thing going about racial tags.
Mike the Barber, you are one talented dude. Look at that thing, man. Freehand, he did that. The Batman logo. Now my security guard is he's like Batman.
He's he's putting out
Yeah, I'm
the
a
Batman
superhero.
signal.
Yeah, he's a superhero. Wow.
I think you ought to keep this, Ronnie, really.
I do too. I think it's much nicer than his other mustache. Because his other mustache is too big, right?
Yeah, it was too much.
Yeah. Now he's got like a nice
It's like he was
grooming.
growing a hedge on his face.
Yeah. And Ronnie's really embracing this whole Batman thing. This morning, he picked me up in the Batmobile.
That would be cool if you now started driving a Batmobile.
Yeah. I was going to be really mean, and I was going to, when we told Ronnie we were going to do the Batman logo, I was just going to have you like shave a cock and balls right into his face. And then when he looked at it, he'd be cock and balls.
A cock going into his mouth.
He had enough hair for cock and balls and pubes.
Yeah, you can put the balls right here.
Nice.
Can you imagine? He looks in the mirror and he's like a cock and balls. I didn't have the heart to do that to him, though.
No, you wait for the tattoo when you do it.
Yeah. You know, I'm wondering if she's turned on by it is Lisa G, because she's like so into Ron.
She wanted to kiss me before I did it.
She what?
She wanted to kiss me. Good luck before I did it.
Wow, she's just thinking.
She's in love with you now.
She wanted to just start like kissing you again.
She wanted to give me a good luck kiss.
What do you make of all that?
I don't know, man.
Wow.
She's in love.
In love. Do you know over the weekend she went out and bought a Yosemite Sam blow-up doll? No. To pretend that she's with Ronnie? I say. Wow. Yeah, Lisa G spent the weekend pulling mustache hairs out of her throat. And she had like, she couldn't get the smell of Mambo off her for like 2 days.
That's good.
Yeah. She's so into
Ronnie.
Good thing. She's already writing her next book, Sex Lies and Ronnie's Cock.
Yeah, I got a copy of her book, and all I could think was, wow, she was making out with Ronnie.
Yeah, that's all you can think about. Ronnie and I were in Vegas together. Ronnie got he got all fucked up in Vegas. What was wrong with you? Like you were having...
My sinuses, man.
Listen to him.
They almost exploded.
Yeah, it's so dry in Vegas. It was 106 degrees. You put your foot down, like by the pool... And it was like burnt hamburger.
Horrible.
Like you couldn't put your foot down on the pavement.
You couldn't have bare feet.
You couldn't breathe.
And when we left, it was 111 degrees.
Yeah. Wow. Crazy.
It's crazy, and it's so hot. Like, my wife and I got to go to dinner the first night, and we were going to sit outside because I love the heat.
Yeah, you lasted about 30 seconds
30
outside.
seconds. I couldn't breathe.
You don't love the heat that much.
Not that much.
It was horrible.
Oh, my God. And then it dawned on me, we're in a desert. You're not supposed to be in a desert. No man lives in a desert.
That's right. You're supposed to stay undercover. Why do you think the Arabs run around like that?
There's a lot of men living in that desert.
I'll tell you what. I was like, there's no water in the desert. I don't even know how to get water in there.
You know what? That's what you should have done. You should have been in one of those white things with a band around your head.
Well, you want to know something?
You could stay at the pool.
I'm telling you, you got to be so careful in the sun. I was so covered up. I was like freaking out. I went out to the pool. We had, when we first got there, the day we traveled, I ran out to the pool.
The only day of free time.
The only day of free time. And I went out there and like you know who was there? Dina Myers. Remember her from Starship Trooper?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we had her on the show years ago. She was out there in a bikini. It was fun to look at her. And she was with her husband and stuff. And I was there and I just ran like a bitch right into this little tented area because I didn't want to get any sun on me, man. It's so fucking hot.
It's intense, right?
Yeah. You get cancer within 5 minutes out there.
It was brutal.
How do people live in 111 degrees?
And Ronnie said he had blood coming out of. Didn't you have blood coming out of?
No,
your nose?
Joe was coughing up blood.
Oh my God! Because it's so dry.
Dry, yeah. They call it Vegas throat.
Well, my nose was like so dry that like you feel like you have boogers in there, and then you blow them, and nothing comes out.
Yeah, it's like cement.
It's dust.
It's like dust.
Cement.
Cement.
It's like cement.
Well, they do have dust storms and stuff out there.
It was fun.
And then you drink so much water, you get up like 7 times a night to pee.
Right.
That part.
Although Ronnie told me a lot of it was just squirting. It wasn't pee.
Exactly.
It wasn't urine.
I got thirsty and I squirted on myself.
He would have had a drink, a nice drink.
I need a drink.
I was squirting.
Yeah.
This is squirting. This is not pee.
That's right. It's not.
Mike the Barber, Ronnie says that you
Does your girlfriend squirt, man?
What?
I can make up.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, she does.
She does?
See? No,
you think it's pee?
That's not pee, right? Tell him.
Nah, I don't think it's pee.
Right. All right.
Do you take a nice drink?
Take a nice drink, man? He does. Look at him.
How you get the mustache?
He's all happy.
Well, anyway, Ronnie, you look great with your Batman. What do you think of it, Will? Isn't it nice? Ronnie's Batman? It's fantastic, right?
Right.
What do you think of it?
He almost looks less of an asshole than normal.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, you're such a nice guy, Will.
He looks good. Well, Ronnie's got the Batman logo, and I got to admit, I'm a little jealous. Look at that.
Well, you could do it.
Nah, I don't have enough hair like you.
Well,
You
grow
don't
it.
have all that?
I don't have. It's not thick like yours.
We got some spray.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, chromosome spray.
And maybe I'll have you spray the Batman
Larry
logo.
King
You could do
spray.
that.
I look it on my face.
Yeah, exactly.
Larry King used it on his fucking head.
Right.
Chromosome spray.
Well, anyway, congratulations to Ronnie.
chromatone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mike the barber, thank you. Give the address of your place. People go get the Batman logo.
Oh, so
on it.
it's 1139 Teller Avenue in the Bronx.
Teller Avenue?
Teller, yes.
What's the name of the joint, man?
Sharp Styles.
There you go.
Chop style?
Sharp Style.
Sharp style.
Yeah.
All right. You give a regular haircut there, too?
Yeah, regular haircuts, we do everything.
What do you think I
Shaves.
should do with my hair? You like it, or you think I should cut it?
No, I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
With that long hair like Samson?
Yeah, it's just pretty short. You had it longer before, no?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's a good cut right there.
You think I should get like one of them short haircuts, like what you got?
Nah,
No.
not for you.
Okay.
You come in for a hot shave, we do that.
Oh, you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking
The
love
lather and
The
all
lather,
that?
yeah, hot lather.
that. I love that. Yeah. All right, man.
All right.
All right, good meeting you.
Thank you.
Ronnie, congrats.
Thanks, man.
Look at fucking Ronnie. You got to get
Ronnie, now I want to see you all the time.
Are you going to put a picture of him on howardstern.com? On the new and improved howardstern.com?
I also got the video of the
Dyeing
process.
Good.
The dyeing and everything.
I'll put that on Howard
Stephanie
TV.
shot it last night while we were doing it in the bathroom.
Tell Stephanie to give the video to Howard TV.
I gave it to him already.
Oh, good. Okay.
Already
We'll
gave him
put
the
that
camera.
on. Big Howard TV
Right.
special, the making of the Batman logo on Ronnie's face.
Maintain that, Ronnie.
Ronnie's a stud. For those of you who weren't with us at 6 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
Ronnie got shaved the Batman logo into his mustache, and it's fantastic. What's the reaction been out there, Ronnie? Real quick update. Wow, it looks 10 times better. I love the Batman logo. What's going on with it? Is anybody saying anything?
Yeah, everybody was saying it.
Do they like it?
Yeah, they say it looks. First of all, they say it looks neat.
Yes, that's it. I feel your old mustache used to drag you down.
And Seth Rogen's guys got a big kick out of it.
They loved it, right?
Yeah, they thought it was cool.
He must have
people
freaked
around
out.
the building.
Because he was high. Did he realize what it was?
Yeah.
Like, do you have to tell him it's the Batman logo?
No,
or-
he's.
Did she walk up and she goes, "Oh man, that's the Batman logo"?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Wow.
You know.
What do you mean a little
His
bit?
guys noticed it more than he did.
Like they go, "Whoa, that's the Batman logo."
Yeah, they noticed.
He thought it was cool, right?
Yeah, he thought it was cool.
Yeah. Ronnie's the coolest.
He goes, that's what goes on around here. I go, yep, that's what goes on around here.
Tell him it was almost dick and balls.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
All right.
I don't think so.
Dude, I think you have a cold.
No, man, it's my sinuses. I feel fine.
He got all fucked up in Las Vegas.
You guys can't take changes in environment.
Well, you know, it's dry as can be.
It was horrible.
You're supposed to
I
drink
mean, I go to
a
Vegas
ton
all
of
the time.
water, but it wasn't in the summer.
Yeah, in the
Yeah,
summer,
I've
it's
been
brutal.
there when it's. I've been there when it was 118.
My
It
lips.
didn't do this or did?
It didn't.
My lips were so dry this time. They had to keep putting like
Chapstick and
chapstick on me. And I was drinking so much water. I got up and pissed like 50 times a
During the night. Yeah, during the night, too.
Yeah, pee, not squirting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Pee.
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 Right.
Yeah, pee. Not squirting.
Right.
Squirting's different.
But anyway.
You don't want a nice drink of the pee.
Yeah.
So Seth Rogen's guys thought that was cool, huh?
Yeah, they thought it was cool.
Yeah. All right, man.
Wendy Williams' husband thought it was cool.
He loved it.
Because he was looking at the thing outside, you know, the stand up of me.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, that's you. I go, yeah. And he goes, I like this better.
Yeah, it looks good.
Everybody likes it, Ronnie.
I'll bet your girlfriend likes it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look at that. It's the Batman logo.
know.
It's the coolest fucking thing.
Fred thinks it's cool.
I think it's great.
Yeah, it's much better. Jesus, that's crazy. You think you're going to maintain it, or
I don't know. I might
You
go home
ought
and cut the whole thing off tonight.
No.
No.
You don't.
No, you don't.
What are you, crazy?
No, you don't. Listen to you.
You got to shave off the Batman logo after we.
Are you kidding?
At least
All right,
keep it for a couple of days.
All right, I'll keep.
Better off shaving your head.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks.
Oh, please.
Don't
shave
do
it.
that, Ronnie.
All right.
Why, you feel self-conscious?
Yeah, I feel weird.
Well,
it's-
get
first of all-
used to it.
No,
Why would you feel weird? You got the Batman logo on your
I don't
face.
care about the Batman logo. I just feel weird because it's so dark.
Dark, yeah.
You know.
But it looks better.
All right.
Makes you look youthful.
Yeah, it looks better. She's probably laughing up her sleeve over there going, yeah, it looks better. Yeah, keep it. You look like an asshole. Yeah, keep
I gotta
it.
say, that guy did a great job on it.
He did.
Wow. What do you charge us for that, Gary?
Uh-oh. Nobody's answering.
What's like $40? Yeah, he must be busy.
Broke the bank. He doesn't want to tell you.
Yeah, that's our whole budget for the week. Ronnie's mustache, he's going to go shave it off. Yeah. How much? 40? Yeah, thanks. It's $40. It's worth every penny. You're not even that into Batman, are you?
No, I love Batman.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Be proud, man. Don't be self-conscious.
Batman, Superman, and the Lone Ranger's coming out, too. Did you see that?
Lone Ranger looks
Wow.
pretty good.
Yeah, the
maybe
Lone Ranger.
Maybe we could shave your eyebrows into that mask he wears. Like Ronnie's an older guy with a big Batman logo on his face.
Idiot.
Wait till kids see that. They're going to go crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, they're
They'll
gonna
love you.
Hey, there's Batman.
Yeah, I got to walk around with a cape now.
No, you don't need that. You got the logo right on your face. All right, we're going to take a break, and then we'll get to the news.
Mike.
Yeah.
First off, nice job.
Thank you, thank you.
Secondly, where can Ronnie go from here? I mean, what's the next step for a Batman mustache? Does he have to start over?
If you want to start over, or if you're going to keep, I think he's just kind of liking it.
But there's nothing you can adapt to a Batman. I mean, once you're in the Batman mode.
Well, let me see. I mean, if you let something grow in, yeah.
Ron, we're just saying, where do you go from here?
What do you mean, where do I go? I go to work.
Not in a literal sense, with your, with your mustache. Like, where can you go? Like, you have to start over.
Wonder Woman's vagina is next. Right here.
Mr. Mund.
Yeah.
Are you reconsidering your previous idea of
shaving it off?
Yeah. Since the boss man likes it so much?
Yeah.
Are you kidding? No.
Yeah.
Why not just dye it a little bit lighter?
I gotta wait for it to grow out, dude. I can't just dye it lighter now.
Throw some Just for Batman in there.
No, but if you put something lighter on, it's not gonna do anything.
There's a method to your madness.
I should have got like a rinse thing that washes right out.
A ton of people have told me it's like their best album. Check out
blackspot.com,
which is the JD, you're a big Ronnie Mund fan in general.
And the world tour.
Not true at all. Do you like this
summer
facial hair pattern better than the old one?
I do. Album 13 is out tomorrow.
Why don't you do something now?
Why would I have to do something?
Why not?
Because I don't really.
Do Wonder Woman's pussy right on your chin.
No.
Yeah. Grow a big bush right here.
I don't have the facial hair.
No. Just grow a bush right here. Right down here. And cut a hole in the middle, like a slit.
With a geezer.
And then, you know.
New songs in almost an
you know what I'm saying?
Brand new Black Sabbath.
And then the pink will show through, and that's the pussy.
One of the most influential.
And you leave a little piece of hair on top. That's the little hairy clit.
Sabbath.
I'm glad you got that on camera.
13. Sorry.
That's a good idea, right, Greg?
I think so. I think you have a beautiful mind and a beautiful mustache right now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have to write some sex tips now. Leave me be.
Jimmy, you're on the air.
Hey, Alex.
Hey.
Are you going to be running for vice president with Jesse Ventura?
Yeah, a lot of this is heating up all of a sudden. Did you notice that? Yeah, like there's a whole bunch of newscasters now covering the fact that I think Jesse Ventura was out sort of doing his rounds and, on the talk show circuit. And
right.
He's been talking about that he's really seriously going to run. And he's right now wants me to be his vice president.
Well, didn't you agree already?
No, I didn't agree. I just said I was going to think about it. What I love about Jesse is, he doesn't even, say it as a joke. He's just like, hey, man, I want Howard Stern because Howard Stern's a good dude, and he wants me to be vice president. He doesn't, he treats me seriously as his vice president, which is crazy. But I love
that's why he probably won't win.
No, he'll win. Jesse and I have discussed that 2016 is the opportune time for us because there's, if you notice, there's not really any good Democrats after, maybe Hillary will run, but she'll be old, and who's the Republican?
Nobody sort of popped up as a main contender.
Yeah, and then on the Republican side of things, Chris Christie would be great, but those fucking maniacs in the Republican Party will never accept him as a Republican. They think he's a liberal because they're assholes. All the conservatives now are all fucking crying because their precious Tea Party got investigated by the IRS. The IRS, the IRS did something really kind of shitty. They said to the Tea Party guys who, whenever they see something like a Tea Party thing looking for tax-free, tax-exempt status, they slow down the application. And now they're all whining. Well, this has been happening to me for years.
And you're not the only one. This happens in every administration. It's happened to, just because now it happened to Tea Partiers, it's a big deal.
Oh, now they're all crying about it. But if you notice, it's happened to me twice. Once with the FCC in terms of the SiriusXM merger. That was because of me. They purposely wouldn't put it through a government agency and let the merger happen.
It had to be scrutinized to the nth degree.
Closer than any two oil companies getting scrutinized. And the other time it happened was when the FCC again decided to fine me. And in order to put pressure tactics on the people that employed me, they went ahead and delayed all of the licensing for Infinity Broadcasting, which had nothing to do with anything. They just fucked them up until they forced them to pay. It's racketeering. I said it at the time.
And this is actually what government agencies do when they want to exert power over people.
And not one of these fucking crybaby Tea Party conservative motherfuckers came forward when this was happening.
They didn't care.
And none of the liberals cared either. Fuck them both. And Jesse Ventura and I are going to clean things up.
They want to make this like it's a Democratic thing going on. No, this goes on.
No. Don't worry. When I become vice president, I'm going to use every government agency to get at all my enemies. So don't think it's stopping.
It's going to get worse, not get better.
Oh, yeah.
Because your enemies list is long.
Oh, wait till you see all the radio guys who won't be able to get licenses. I'm telling you. Anyone who works in terrestrial radio, they're not going to get any water for a month. It's going to delay it all. Yeah, Mike, you're on the air.
Hey, now, how's it going, man? Hey, I think it's funny, like you said, that Jesse is telling everyone, I have asked Howard Stern, and he's giving it serious consideration. When are you going to let Jesse know that there's no way you're going to let the American people know about your finances or your kids' backgrounds or all that kind of shit?
Well, I told him that already. My kids' backgrounds are...
Well, if you run for office, they're going to go, you know how they do. They go through your whole family, basically.
Right.
So you're not going to expose your kids to that kind of exposure, are you?
Well, I'm not... First of all, in full disclosure, my children are actually Asian. They're secretly Asian. But,
they've changed citizenship?
Yes, that's right. No, but in all seriousness, I've told Jesse it would be a long shot for me to run. And you know what it is? I can't say no to anything. That sounds like really exciting to run for vice president with Jesse Ventura. So I can't even... It kills me to say no, because how funny would that be? How great would that be? Like, we'd have to be, going around the country campaigning. It would
the debates.
Oh, the debates. The vice presidential debate.
Can you imagine the vice presidential debate?
Because I got a feeling the two of us could probably get enough, sort of action to get on all the ballots. So, they'd have to include us like they did Ross Perot. I'm pretty sure I could get enough support to get us all on, between me and Jesse Ventura, we could get on a ballot.
Yeah, you know what? But I'm thinking you're complaining about the workload of HET.
Oh, that's the problem.
That campaigning is nightmarish.
Well, if I have to fly, forget it. I'm not campaigning, and that's...
Well, you can campaign on a bus or a train, but you're there all the time.
Oh, I won't do that either. I'm just thinking I could campaign on Skype from my house. So...
Little town hall meetings.
I don't want to tell him yet, Mike, because I'm having too much fun with it.
Gary, Jesse Ventura is obviously taking Howard seriously. Considering a run for president in 2016. If this gets legs, if this continues, how seriously will Howard take it?
I don't know. I've been down this road before. He was almost the governor.
Right.
First of all, Howard should be the president, not the vice president. Howard just plays second fiddle to anyone. It'll probably get far, but, there are, I think it's really hard for Howard to leave this job. It's a pay cut to go be vice president.
It's true. But when things got very real in the gubernatorial election, he sort of bowed out gracefully at a certain point.
Yeah, that was a pay cut too.
But this is the highest office in all of the land.
No, it's the second highest office.
Well, but he'd be right there. I mean,
one heartbeat away.
Heartbeat away from being, the head of this country, the head of the world.
It would be interesting. It would be interesting. I wonder if I could be his media director.
Do you think he would actually push it, though, or do you think he would right away decline? Do you think he would use this to his advantage in any way?
I think he would use it to his advantage for a little while.
What are the odds of Jesse Ventura actually following through on this, in your opinion?
Well, listen, we didn't think he'd run for governor, and he ran and he won, so anything can happen.
Yes. Oh, isn't today the day we're supposed to pick names?
Yeah, I've been told by certain people. I've asked their opinion, and they say a lot of people are very upset about Secret Santa.
Who are these people?
And I go, well, you know what? I don't know what to tell them. Think about how blessed they are that they don't have to sit and buy gifts for everyone, and we don't have to buy gifts for everyone. And well, it is their way of being rewarded by you and recognized. I go, please, buying somebody an iPod.
You know what you should do? It's like they do this at my daughter's camp. Give everybody a trophy. Just a little trophy and a little certificate. Thank you for being, a member of the
Well, you know what I could do? I could do like what Norm Macdonald does. I could make like a little novelty.
That's not what Norm Macdonald
A pocket knife with Howard Stern on it.
Right. I could do a little novelty.
Get some Swiss Army knives, stencil on the fist with the logo.
Well, actually, it was very nice. The Norm logo on a...
That's got to be worth a lot. I gotta, let's try it this year, and then we'll reevaluate if it went horribly wrong. But I see this as being very, very... This is fine, and I do acknowledge everybody's effort here.
Well, if we're going to do it, let's do it. I can't wait to see what people get. It is a great
part
bit.
Of the fun.
It's a great bit for the air.
All right, Gary, bring in the thing. I'll pick first. I want to see who I'm getting.
Dig deep.
Yeah, there's about how many names in there, Gary? About 75, you said?
I think somewhere. I don't know the exact number, but I know that I originally had a list that was close to 120, and we cut 35 names. So it's about.
Oh, really? You cut names?
Yeah, because I was going too wide in the Stern family. So
really?
I think there's around 75 to 85 names in there. And I'll be really honest with you, Howard. At some point, you might pick a name, and I'm just not going to know who it is, but someone here will know. Because I don't know all the guys on the TV crew. I don't know.
That's the thing. This is for all the people who get ignored every year.
Right.
So you want to pick the first name?
Yeah.
Here it comes. Who's the lucky person who gets Howard?
Oh, please.
Well, believe me, I don't know what I'm buying somebody. What if
but still.
Please let it say Robin.
There's a possibility that it'll be a great gift.
All right, here's the person. Are we ready?
All right.
Shall we read it?
Yes.
All right, I am buying a gift for Lori Chisholm.
Oh. Who's that?
Who's Lori Chisholm?
Who is Lori Chisholm?
I think she's an intern.
Good.
I don't know. Somebody's got to come in and tell me, but
I'm
almost sure she's one of the new interns.
Should interns be eligible?
Oh, I'm glad it's a girl because.
Intern, is she here?
Where is she?
She's not here.
Wow.
Well, Lori Chisholm is one of the interns, and I am buying her a gift.
Congratulations, Lori.
Just won the lottery.
Girl.
What do you mean she won the lottery?
You're going to get her a nice gift.
I'll get her a nice gift. I'm not going to get her a fucking car.
You've won a yacht.
The point is, she'll get a very nice gift. It won't be a candle.
Oh, yes, it will.
Why not?
Robin, you want to go next?
Yeah, I'll go next.
All right. Lori Chisholm. I'll give her a...
It is weird that these interns, just because they happen to get this semester, fall into this. But
who do you have?
Howard Stern!
Yeah! I love that.
That's too funny!
This thing's fucking fixed, man.
Wow. I'm so thrilled because Robin gets the best fucking Christmas gift.
She really put that back.
Howard won the lottery.
I won the lottery.
Oh, my God, I can't believe that.
What are you getting me?
I don't know yet. I didn't know who to think of since I didn't know who my secret Santa was going to be.
Wow, I might sell my gift.
That is so funny.
You may not.
I'm glad because really, the only person I ever really want to get from is you because she really does hit it right on the fucking head.
Shit! This is so wrong at every level.
What?
This is why we wanted to do it.
It's Howard. This is your dream come true. You don't have to buy gifts for anyone. Really?
No, I got to buy a gift for Lori Chisholm.
Right. And Robin's buying you a gift. You got rid of 90 people, and you got Robin to buy you a gift. How great is that?
Hey, man, it's all luck of the draw.
That's right.
You got to buy a gift from Lori Chisholm.
I could not believe what this said. I had to read it twice.
Fred, I lucked out.
I tell you, this is your day to play the lottery. I know you don't do it. Today's the day to play it.
Day.
Dude. You're
all right, Artie.
All right, I'm going.
By the way, Artie picking your name, isn't that great?
He's
it is good.
Mr.
Artie's good, too.
Artie's generous. Artie's generous?
Crazy.
All right.
Crazy generous.
All right.
All right. Ooh, what do you
Benji Bronx.
He's lucky. He's the next luckiest guy.
Wow, that's weird.
Isn't that crazy?
You got Benji?
I got Benji Bronx.
Benji Bronx.
People are going to think we fixed it.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
All right, here goes Fred.
Here's Fred.
Let me see. It's the first thing you're in.
Who did you get, Fred?
Adam Frederick.
Who the hell's that?
I don't know, but he's a very lucky guy.
Who's Adam Frederick?
I don't know. Somebody's got to come in and tell me.
I bet you he's an intern. He's gotta be.
No, he may be.
Maybe the TV.
I think he's a
Howard
TV guy.
TV?
Because it's not a name that sounds familiar for the we included the tapes crew.
You know why this?
Oh, he does. He works with the tapes crew.
Oh, good.
David
They're good
Hyde.
guys.
Oh, David Hyde's
guys.
tapes crew.
Well, you know, this is
See,
good.
they benefit this
Maybe
year.
we'll start to know people's names around here.
Can I pick one?
Yeah, go ahead.
No idea. I got John Suskovich.
Yeah, you see, this is why we have the same.
I don't know who. Does anybody know who John Suskovich is?
that guy's lucky because you get pretty good gifts.
Listen, I'm going to get him a great gift now.
But
I'm
you're
now
gonna
not
have
buying.
to split it up.
Don't get him a nasal hair groomer.
But I'm now not buying for 21 people.
Right.
Oh, Sussy? I know Sussy.
Does anybody know who he is?
Gary does get good gifts. He got me those old radios. I like
Benji?
Benji.
I still don't know who my guy is.
Who's Gary's guy?
Okay, hold on.
Howard TV?
Say it, Will.
He's the new Howard TV lighting guy.
Oh.
Good.
Oh, okay.
This is exciting.
I know the
like
new
this.
face. Benji, who'd you get?
I like those guys.
Chris Costa.
Chris Costa.
Oh, is he for In Demand, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Howard TV.
Yeah, he's a nice
Howard
guy.
TV.
And
See how exciting this is?
This is funny.
The guy from Howard TV got one of Benji's gag gifts.
No, it's not. I'll get a real gift.
All right, so
That poor bastard.
what I'm going to do now, Howard, is I'm going to take this outside and I'm going to pick for everyone else. And
Let's see
then
who Scott the engineer gets because getting him.
Scott, come in here.
You know, Scott actually doesn't get bad gifts for
He
people.
doesn't.
He
His
really puts
wife
some
does
effort
it,
into it.
and
You know,
she does a great
There's
job.
a clear line. Scott was buying the gifts and they sucked, and then his wife started buying the gifts and they got much better.
Getting a gift from Scott is good if his wife buys it.
Yeah, I've never gotten a bad gift from Scott.
Yeah, you actually get good gifts.
Yeah, I put her in charge.
Wait, hold on. What?
Two. I put her in charge. She's great. She knows how to pick gifts for everybody.
But now you only have to buy one gift.
Hey, do you guys remember the year
I didn't care which way it goes. It doesn't matter to me.
Do you remember the year Scott got us all good gifts, but they all reeked of smoke?
Yeah.
Like blankets and candles.
This is
that was from the 9/11 collection.
All right, listen, I got a break, but go ahead, Scott.
Go
pick
ahead.
yours.
Who are you going to get, Scott?
Justin Ciccatelli.
Justin Ciccatelli. I don't know who that is.
Probably an intern or something.
Well, that's funny.
It's not Justin from the.
Most of the people in there we don't know.
I think it's Justin from the TV show. I think.
Oh, okay. Whatever. But
all right, so in a little while, I'll be back to tell all of you who got you guys.
Okay, good. Yeah, all right. Well, Robin
you
got
know
me.
I got Howard.
I like that.
Man.
All right, we're going to take a break.
And I got Benji, so we just need to know.
Fred and Artie.
Oh, man.
Fred, me, and Howard.
We'll be back right after these words.
Oh, Robin. Yeah.
JD got Gary. Who's buying your gift?
I don't know yet. I guess
we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Robin, who's buying your gift?
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Well, who's buying Robin's gift?
One of the tape guys, Ryan Rasmussen. He was our intern like a year ago, and now he's working with the tapes. Great guy.
So, Robin, you're not getting anything good.
It's all right. It's okay.
You're fine with it. The fact that you don't have to sit and buy 9 million gifts is...
It's okay.
What's the average salary of the tape guys?
Don't kill yourself, Ryan.
And by the way, there's a good chance that your gift is going to smell like smoke.
Oh,
because he was Scott's intern and he smokes.
Oh, dear.
That's really true. The year that Scott got us all gifts that smelled like smoke was unbelievable. He gave me like a scarf that smelled like smoke. Actually, I think it was like a piece of glass, like blown glass.
And it still smells like.
And
Yeah, you open the boxes and they just reek.
Yeah, and I was like, how could a fucking piece of glass smell?
Yeah, it was all crystal.
Yeah, pretty wild.
You know what it was? It was because I got something like that. I think I got like candle holders or something that were crystal, but the tissue paper
smelled like smoke.
Smelled like smoke, and the box smelled like.
It was the funniest thing. He was obviously smoking when his wife wrapped these.
Well, after having, used his car that time, apparently when he was in that car, all he did was smoke. So if he brought those gifts in the car, they were saturated in smoke the entire ride.
Yeah, the gift is, you're like, this was in your car and house for literally a day. How did this happen?
Wow. Okay, let me. There's so many people on the phone too. All right, look, let's take a break. Yes, Dorian, go ahead. I'm keeping so many people on hold. Yes, Dorian.
Hey, what's up, Howard? How you doing, man?
Hey.
Hey, man, I like your Secret Santa idea, man. I think it's really authentic, man. I think the fact that people don't know each other and everything, it's really going to kind of have to make them work to get something cool. I mean, they could be jerk-offs or something and get something, a gag gift if you don't like somebody that you got, but...
Well, the girl I'm buying a gift for is an intern, Lori Chisholm. I drew her name, and someone came in and said she's a hot young girl. So that's good.
You'll have to learn about your giftee.
Yeah, I'm going to get her like a cheerleading outfit.
I mean, it seems like it's truly like a kind of a selfless thing. And even on the other end, when people like they got somebody getting them a gift that they don't like or something like that, or they got to kind of rise above themselves and, hey, come on, snap out of it. We're all fucking in this shit together.
I'm so psyched that Robin drew my name. I mean, because she gets the best gifts. I mean, really.
But you know what? All the pressure was off because I didn't have to think of a gift for Howard this year.
Yeah.
And now I have to think of a gift for Howard.
What do you got there, Jason?
It was so embarrassing because I was going out to the Howard TV room, not people pick names, and people were picking names, and then I had to ask them what their name was so I could write it down on the list. I realized I didn't know anyone's name.
It's forcing us to get to know the people we work with.
You want to go over? Because there's only a handful of people.
What do you got real quick? Because I got to get to the feud.
All right, so Fred's going to be getting a gift from Joe Jordan. Joe's a great guy. He's a control room production assistant for TV.
Let's make a rule. You don't have to say each guy's a great guy, okay?
No, this one is. I'll tell you who's a douchebag. They're all great guys. I'll tell you who's a douchebag.
All right, go ahead. Who's not a great guy?
Who's a douchebag? Oh, there's plenty.
All right, go ahead.
He's only been working for us for 10 months, but that's Joe. Fred's getting a gift from Joe. Artie's getting a gift from Richie Wilson.
Okay.
That's nice.
Richie's good for like a book and a DVD kind of situation.
Plus, Richie
or an album or
has
something.
got a lot of the same taste as me. I like Richie. That's good. I lucked out there.
Richie always gets me stuff that he thinks I like.
He's the type of guy who would get you a book on comics or superheroes or something.
Every year, a book on comic books that I get, I have 20 copies of already.
I'll make a prediction about my gift from Richie, and this is in no way a complaint. This is actually a nice thing. I guarantee it has the Yankee logo on it somewhere, and that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It'll be some book on the Yankees that you have 5 copies of. I got it.
Sal the stockbroker's getting a gift from Matt the intern, and Scott's getting a gift from Jim McClure who works for us. But I mean, other than that, it's a lot of Lisa G's getting a gift from Sean Gordon, who's one of our producers. But
this is very nice.
It really is pretty evenly distributed, except for you and Robin.
Who's a douchebag?
No,
you put yourself out there.
All right, thanks, guys. Ralph, go ahead.
Hey now. Hey, who did I Secret Santa?
I don't know. You in it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think
Hold on a second.
All right.
I see who's
Will will be buying for Ralph.
Oh God, fuck.
Oh.
And Ralph is buying for DePace.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my goodness.
What are you going to get him?
I'll get him something good. I like DePace.
Did you already get him that candle?
He's getting a nice candle, a wedding candle.
Get him like a Hillary Clinton calendar.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Give him something really like liberal.
Get him Springsteen tickets.
Oh, the holidays are going to be great.
All right, Ralphie.
Will can't afford to get me anything good, can he?
No, Will's going to get you such a shitty gift.
Oh, Christ.
You get him a job.
You get him a job. Scott, go ahead.
Dude, Ralph, just keep your gift. It's going to be horrible.
Well, Ralph's not bad with the gifts.
All right,
please. He's cheap.
Don't you like a Batman sword?
Yeah, exactly. Just keep it, dude.
When Ralph will get you like a suit of armor or something.
Don't say keep it.
I don't want to play this charade.
thing.
I got like an intern I don't know. And
So do something nice for the intern.
What charade?
Step up.
What charade? Why is it a charade? Can't
Christmas.
you get the spirit of it?
No, bah humbug. I don't like this.
Why?
Because it's stupid.
Why?
I liked it the old way.
What was the old way?
The old way where Robin gave me 500 and Artie gave me 500 and Howard gave me 500.
Robin gave you 500?
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
She gave me $5,000.
That was a much better way.
Yeah, we put a stop to that way.
You guys, hey.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know the answer to this, but the guys are already asking if they can trade and buy names.
No,
that's great.
Not allowed.
Yeah, no, that'd be funny, man. Like,
Did you see who I got, Ralph?
Non-transferable.
No, who'd you get?
I'm buying for Lori the intern, which is fine. And guess who's buying me a gift?
I don't know.
Robin.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Beautiful.
Yeah. All right.
Don't you love that we have to recap the show at 9:30 every morning?
Yeah, get off the phone.
I'm buying for Benji, and Richie Wilson's buying for me. Mine's not that crazy.
That's interesting.
Well, Richie's one of those guys who gets you like he knows like he gets me a comic book, hardcover comic book every year and stuff. And
you mean he gets me?
Yeah, exactly. And I end up giving it to Ralph because first of all, I've got a couple of copies of the thing he buys me. That's number one. I mean,
you keep some of Richie's stuff. He gets good stuff.
All right, thank you.
Bye now.
Yeah, I think he gave you that Batman book first once.
The best gifts I ever got were from Dan the Song Party Man. He buys me one scary knife after another.
Oh, that's great. I love it when he buys you the knife.
Like, I have this big Bowie knife. Like that's just good for skinning animals.
And he'll talk about how expensive they are and how special.
The first year he gave you the knife, I was there for that, and it was a little creepy. Like, you're like, wow, thanks, Dan.
Well, he gave me like a one of those switchblade knives, but I use it to open up boxes.
It's not exactly a switchblade. It's something you can use in public. It's not illegal.
Yeah.
But it's like a switchblade.
So what's he doing?
It's 1/4 inch away from being illegal.
Right.
We're going to pull a little prank on the pace. I'm going to just fill out my name on about 20 cards and switch them out. So when I go to the pace, he's going to definitely pick me. And just want to watch the reaction. That won't be his real pick. I'll let him do a real pick later, but just got to get to the pace reaction. I'm going to give him a big hug. Kiss on that bald forehead of his. Be excited. Put your hand in the magic box.
It's going to be Halloween and Christmas time for somebody.
Joe Jordan, he worked for Howard TV, so you can look a little happier about it. What's your name again?
Ted. New York girls, right?
Yes.
Is she hot?
Mike Ganges.
Oh,
Alex, where are you, buddy? He's a former intern.
Get away from me. You have to pick one for Secret Santa. Come on. Christmas spirit here. No, I have not. My name's still on the blue.
Please, no.
My name's still on the mood.
Video, Daddy.
Oh, look at this! This is Secret Santa! Yeah! My best buddy! Fred. Take one.
Richie, look out, it's coming.
Ray Carmel, you work with him.
Have them just pick a name out of the fucking box and shut up.
So now they're all Jason.
Oh, you're a genius.
What a bad joke. What a bad joke, you fuck.
David LeClaire.
David LeClaire.
Who's that?
Somebody who ain't getting shit.
It's a mediocre Christmas here.
Hey, by the way, you really are a moron.
Why?
I mean, I heard you on the wrap-up show. I'm going to play it where they're asking you about who's running for president.
Politics is not my thing, man.
Motherfucker, you're stupid. I mean, do you ever open the paper ever?
Yeah, I open it a little bit.
You thought Barack Obama was a Republican.
He's a good guy. I think I'm going to vote for Obama. I really am.
Yeah,
Obama?
Sure
He's got to be better than the asshole we have in the White House now, so.
It's still a horse race.
Do you know who she is, Hillary Clinton? Yeah, you know
Sure,
that.
she's Clinton's wife.
What does she do for a living?
She's, I know what she is. She's the governor of,
which country?
Of New York, right? Isn't she the governor?
No, wait,
that would be governor.
I mean,
yeah,
Pataki.
She's the governor of Pataki. Do you still think Pataki's governor?
No. She's now.
Who's the governor of New York?
She's the governor.
Right. Okay.
Of New York.
And who are the senators?
That's a good question.
Brownback or something?
Yeah,
Right,
Brownback
Senator
is a
Brownback.
senator.
Yeah.
And who's the other one? We have how many senators?
If you're asking for another one, we must have two.
So Brownback and who else?
Well,
I won't call you an idiot if you get this. Well, you got Brownback, right? You know that Hillary Clinton's the governor of New York. Who is the other senator from New York? You'll impress me if you know that.
I think I got it. He used to be the district attorney of New York.
Go ahead.
Robert Morgenthau.
Oh,
very good.
Very
All right.
I just have to think.
Yeah. You know, when you think, you're impressive.
That's why I don't do it much. I don't.
So you knew Senator Morgenthau.
And Brownback.
And Brownback.
And the governor.
And the governor, Clinton.
I think I know she has something to do with New York. I think she's the governor.
Good. Well, all right. You've impressed me.
But like I said, politics is not my thing. You know?
Should be. And after you got those right, I mean, not everyone can answer that.
You're ready for, what is that?
Impressive.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Who's smarter than the fifth
so
grader?
many
You
questions.
know what?
How many senators are there total?
Well, I'm guessing 2.
2
You're
senators
guessing.
total? No,
Maybe.
from New York, but then how do you...
Probably 2 per state, 100 senators, 50
Okay.
states.
Good, all right. You're on the target there.
Did you ever notice that everything Sal doesn't know isn't his thing?
Yeah.
Like being smart isn't his thing.
Yeah. You never read the newspaper?
Being a producer is not your thing.
You never read the newspaper? Nothing.
I do read the newspaper. I read
You do?
page 6.
Oh.
Oh, you
Gossip.
skip right past the first page.
You know, it's just... this is not CNN, Howard. This is the Howard
Right.
Stern show.
Okay.
You know, this
I
is
just thought
not,
maybe you're curious.
Hannity and
Just for your
Combs.
own life, you might want to know.
Listen
some
to
of
me.
these things.
It's not Hannity and Combs.
I'm glad I didn't vote for Bush, and now nobody can blame me.
But you
know
said
what I
in
mean?
the
Did you
wrap-up
vote?
show...
But maybe
It's
you
not-
should have
but you
voted
don't
for the
vote.
other guy.
But hey, who is the other guy? The other guy could have fucked up too, and then you couldn't blame me.
He doesn't vote, and he considers that a good thing because he says on the wrap-up show, there's no difference. Look how bad the country's doing. So if I voted...
You'd be responsible.
Yeah,
Yes.
look what all the assholes who voted for Bush. Now they regret it.
How
Not
about
me.
if
I'm
you
like,
had voted,
hey,
how
I
about if
stayed
you
out.
had voted for the other guy, and we wouldn't have had Bush?
You could have saved us.
Well, that's all hearsay. We don't know what this guy would have done.
Hearsay. Hearsay.
All right,
no,
thank you.
It's not.
And that's why I'm going to go against the grain. I'm seriously considering voting for Obama. And
Yeah.
I do mean that because
Why?
this
Why do you
world
like
has been
him?
so screwed up for the past 100 years.
But why do you like Obama? What is he for?
He's pro-choice, which I agree with.
Mm-hmm.
The guy, look, if you're a black guy in America and you can push the people to vote for you, that's impressive. And I mean that
in
the most sincere way.
All right, I got to stop
that's
this
so,
conversation. Everything that comes out of your mouth is stupid. All right, thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
I'm going to play a couple of things that have been happening, including Sal's weird pronunciations. You know the word villa?
Yeah.
I have a villa in France, perhaps you'd say. He calls it a villa.
I hate to say this.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
But
In Italian,
get out of here. You're in America, asshole. First of all, I'll tell you what. You're not from Italy. You didn't grow up in Italy. You've never been in Italy.
Right.
I've been to Italy.
Yeah, okay. Here's Sal from the wrap-up show yesterday. Listen to this guy.
Women love men who are successful. So you have to play the success card. You have to paint the big picture. 90% of the time, a woman is not going to be attracted to the average guy right off the bat. But if you give her a reason, like you have a mansion, like you have a place in the Hamptons, like you have a villa in Italy, stuff that most likely she won't see.
What do you have in Italy?
I have a villa in Italy.
A villa. You've heard of a villa.
That's the best. I have a villa.
When Gary said, "What do you have in Italy?" I thought he was saying, like, you're really exaggerating. You
I've
couldn't
never seen a
possibly-
guy, because you seem like a bright guy to me.
Thank
Honestly, you do.
I am. I think I'm a bright guy, but in
Yeah.
Italy they say villa. They say bene sta villa.
Forget Sal being an idiot with the word villa.
Okay.
Listen to this. This is from the wrap-up show. Don't get caught up in what the content is. Just
Okay,
listen to
just
this
listen
word.
to the
Listen to
pronunciation.
it.
Do you know do you remember what that whole Jim Jones thing was about?
Yeah. He had an occult. He gave all these people Kool-Aid and they dropped dead.
Wait, he had what?
He had this occult. I think it's called an occult.
Right.
So in Italy, they say occult?
They say, where did you get that one from?
Yeah. How'd you learn how to say that wrong?
Well, a cult. I heard then it was cult, not a cult, but an occult is, I think, it's a combination. It's like satanic groups. They're occults. But I thought it's the same thing. It's as long as it's a group
Sal,
of weird
do you
people.
ever read? Do you ever like take an
Ever
interest in
consult
anything?
the dictionary?
No.
Sal, when
Too
people
busy.
are saying occult, they're not saying occult. They're saying a, and then a word C-U-L-T, cult.
A cult.
And then there is the occult.
The occult or occult is, holy cow! I can't
When I
believe
see
I'm-
occult, OCCULT, whatever it is, and you hear people saying occult, I'm always thinking it's occult.
No,
I never distinguish the difference between a cult and a cult. When you
Holy cow! Where did you grow up, man? And don't give me this bullshit.
I grew
you
up
say
in Holbrook.
villa because you were in Italy.
Yeah, because when you're in Italy, they're
Okay.
like, come to my villa.
You know, he says that like from Transylvania. I want you to come to my villa. I'm going to play a couple of things that have been happening, including Sal's weird pronunciations. You know the word villa?
Yeah.
I have a villa in France, perhaps you'd say. He calls it a villa.
I hate to say this.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
But
in Italian,
get out of here. You're in America, asshole. First of all, I'll tell you what. You're not from Italy. You didn't grow up in Italy. You've never been in Italy. Right.
I've been to Italy.
Yeah, okay. Here's Sal from the wrap-up show yesterday. Listen to this guy.
Women love men who are successful, so you have to play the success card. You have to paint the big picture. 90% of the time, a woman is not going to be attracted to the average guy right off the bat. But if you give her a reason, like you have a mansion, like you have a place in the Hamptons, like you have a villa in Italy, stuff that most likely she won't see.
What do you have in Italy?
I have a villa in Italy.
A villa. You've heard of a villa.
That's the best. I have a villa.
When Gary said, "What do you have in Italy?" I thought he was saying like, "You're really exaggerating."
I've never seen a guy, because you seem like a bright guy to me. Honestly, you do.
I am. I think I'm a bright guy, but in
Yeah.
Italy they say villa. They say "Bene sta villa."
Forget Sal being an idiot with the word villa.
Okay.
Listen to this. This is from the wrap-up show. Don't get caught up in what the content is. Just listen to this word. Listen to it.
Do you know do you remember what that whole Jim Jones thing was about?
Yeah. He had an occult. He gave all these people Kool-Aid and they dropped dead.
Wait, he had what?
He had this occult. I think it's called an occult.
Right.
So in Italy, they say occult?
They say, where did you get that one from?
Yeah. How'd you learn how to say that wrong?
Well, a cult. I heard then it was cult, not a cult, but an occult is, I think it's a combination. It's like satanic groups. They're occults. But I thought it's the same thing. It's as long as it's a group
Sal,
of weird
do you
people.
ever read? Do you ever like take an interest in anything?
Consult the dictionary.
No.
Sal, when
Too
people
busy.
are saying occult, they're not saying occult. They're saying a, and then a word C-U-L-T, cult.
A cult.
And then there is the occult.
The occult or occult is, holy cow! I can't
When I
believe
say
I'm-
occult, O-C-C-U-L-T, whatever it is, and you hear people saying occult, I'm always thinking it's occult.
No,
I never distinguish the difference between a cult and a cult. When you
Holy cow! Where did you grow up, man? And don't give me this bullshit.
I grew
you
up
say
in Holbrook.
villa because you were in Italy.
Yeah, because when you're in Italy, they're
Okay.
like, come to my villa.
You know, he says that like from Transylvania. I want you to come to my villa.